Hello and welcome in for everybody tuning in on YouTube. It is so good to have you here all with me today. Once again, we already have our first debater on the call. Hello, Lisa. You told us that you voted for Trump. And why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because a couple reasons. One, because I feel like he would handle the American society a lot better than Kamala,
Okay,
because Kamala was on
Kamala.
many, yeah, Kamala, sorry,
You're
when
good.
she was on many podcast or not podcasts, but many debates and stuff, she wouldn't answer certain questions. She couldn't answer certain questions, and the one she did, she specifically said she wouldn't change anything, but that Biden did. And Biden, Biden did have a horrible economy. And when she said that she wouldn't change anything, I knew it was done.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
like
Yeah, for sure. So let's see if this is really the nail in the coffin. What is one bad policy that Biden had passed?
one bad one.
Yeah, because when
Um,
she's saying that she wouldn't change anything from what Biden did, that's just merely representing the policies he influenced get passed through Congress or the executive orders he signed into law. So can you share with me maybe just one or maybe even a couple of these bad policies or EOs?
the main ones is I don't like the immigration thing. I don't like how crazy the inflation was. Those were the two main things.
Okay, so I do understand that you're describing issues that you observed in the country during this presidency, but I'm more so asking for you to name the policies and executive orders that seemingly cause these issues. Because I don't think it's fair to say just because it happened in the country, the president caused it. So can you name a policy
Well,
or
the
an
president
executive
could have
order?
stopped it. If the president could have stopped it, then it was him. Like the president has a lot more power over the country than what you're making it out to seem.
Okay,
I feel
so
like
Trump
you're
caused the pandemic because it happened under his presidency and he could have
no, no,
stopped it.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
so
What
so
I'm
Trump can't
saying
stop
is
things, but Biden and Harris can.
no. What I'm
Hmm.
saying, see, you're trying to switch things. That's why people think you're getting at what you're supposed to do. Biden could have stopped immigration if he wanted to. He didn't.
Okay,
That which
when you say
led
stop immigration, are you referencing undocumented migration into our country?
yes, yes.
Okay, so what is the one and only way to slow undocumented migration in the long term?
The same way Trump's did it. He stopped it,
And
and
now
there's
it's
not
getting
even
done
just
it?
one way. It's just he completely billions of people, undocumented immigrants, have came over here
Right. Oh, billions?
unauthorized.
Wait. Did you just say billions of undocumented migrants are in
Millions,
America?
millions, not billions, millions.
Okay. I was about to say. I was about to say.
No,
Jesus
no,
Christ. Okay.
no,
Oh,
millions.
all right. So, what is Donald Trump's policy to slow undocumented migration in the long term?
I don't know, but I know he is stopping it.
How do you know that he's stopping undocumented
Because he
migration
already
in the long
has.
term?
What do you mean? How? What do you mean? Like he's already? Do you know how many? I know you know because you're very prepared. So I know you see how he freaking cut down immigrants that fast.
Right. So you're talking about a 94% decline in undocumented migration into our country, and that's by short-term solutions, essentially putting a band-aid on a foreign incision by illegally terminating processes of asylum and deploying the National Guard to the southern border. I don't care about any of that. I just think it's all show. And the reason why I don't care about any of that is because it's not addressing the root cause of undocumented migration, which is severely neglected and very poor legal means of entry into America. In order to solve the issue of undocumented migration, we have to first pay attention to the legal means of entry and address them by expediting them. That's something that Biden and Harris tried to do that Donald Trump stopped under their presidency. So, if anything, Donald Trump is partially responsible for continued undocumented migration into America.
Okay, and I have a question.
Yeah, ask away.
What about the tariffs? What is your um, what are your thoughts on the tariffs that Trump is putting into place?
Yeah, I think that tariffs are bad because they make us pay more for goods. Tariffs are bad because they reduce GDP growth in the long term. Tariffs are bad because they reduce our own exports to other countries. And tariffs are bad because they start economic wars with their allies. And tariffs are bad as it isolates us from global trade and commerce.
And my point of view on that is I think tariffs are not the worst thing, but obviously not the best because we are having to pay more. But what Trump's trying to do is make America independent and make America the strongest country.
Okay. Well, I don't think that independence
Hold on,
is
that. Anyone
strength.
else?
I don't think in many senses that independence is strength. especially as it would relate to like global relations. I think that America is stronger when America is engaging in productive trade with other countries, by which allows us to focus on making what we're good at making. And I don't think strict protectionist policy, where we are now taking on that burden to produce everything ourselves, makes us stronger because it's making us focus on producing some things that we're bad at or inefficient at making. Think about it this way. Like, if I was to spend the entirety of my life learning how to play piano, at the end of my life, I'm going to be a very strong piano player, right?
Mhm.
But if I spent the entirety of my life learning how to play piano and guitar and bass and saxophone, and I learned 27 languages, and I became a mathematician, and I became a physicist, and I learned how to become a master yo-yoer, and I became absolutely cracked at all video games ever, and I'm a super debater, and I
But that's
focused
what
on social media
America is.
content creation and a billion other things, relatively, I'm not going to be all that strong at each individual thing, right?
Yes.
And the analogy here is that when we engage in global commerce and we merely focus on producing a couple things that we're good at producing, we're really strong, right? But when we implement said protectionist policy and we try to focus on producing everything, we're relatively weaker.
Yes. But it's in my point of view, it's like independency is strength because we don't need anyone for anything else. Why should we have to pay all this stuff and give millions of dollars to other countries when we can make it here easier here? It's right here. We don't, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
It's
actually,
easy access.
the reason why we buy a lot of goods from other countries is because we can't make it here easier. I mean, that's just the reason. Because, like, in a sense of like production being quote unquote easy or hard, I'm just kind of thinking about like the price at which you're making it and the productive capacities that you have to yield an end product. And a good example of this would be it's like Canada has more productive capacities to produce more lumber for lower costs. Thereby, Canada produces lumber easier than America.
Okay,
So I don't think that we
that makes
actually
sense.
could produce these goods easier in America, or else we would.
I mean, it's easier access regardless, and all
I
these.
mean, I actually,
It's just
I think that a lack of productive capacities and higher costs are going to be barriers to access. So it's actually harder to access lumber produced in America compared to Canada.
we were gonna join, or we were gonna. Trump was gonna have Canada join us. That's what I was gonna say. I saw one of your videos, and Trump was gonna have, or you were talking about like what we should buy now that Trump is an economy. Like things were gonna get high, right? And I was debating like 50 people in the comment section for freaking weeks after that. And the thing was,
Okay, you're on pause, Leah. Your name's not even Lisa. I'm sorry. Your name's Leah. See, that's my bad. But Leah, you're on pause right now. You have to be able to see me in order for me to hear you. While she's just gone for a moment here, I'd really like to thank Jewel for the $10 donation over on PayPal, saying thank you for what you're doing. Watching the debates has really made me want to try to talk to my ultra mega dad to see if I could change his mind. Good luck, Jewel. Everyone, show some love to Jewel. Then Shannon, thank you for the $5 on PayPal as well. And Maya, thank you for the $50 donation on Venmo. That is absolutely insane. Thank you for the love, Maya. Everybody, please show some love to Maya in that chat. Maya says, I listen to you every day and love your content. Got a new job and can finally support you. That is so incredibly kind. 500 W Mayas in both of the live chats. Thank you. As well as Chris with the $10 on Venmo 8 minutes ago saying, got a bonus. Had to take care of my guy, Dean, bro. I love you, Chris. You're so incredibly kind. Thank you, Chris and Maya. Then Ashley, thank you for the $10 on Venmo as well. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you, everybody. And then it actually turns out that Leah left. So she said, well, the thing is, and then she like went on pause and probably exited out of the TikTok app. So once again, everyone, please show some love to our donors. Please show some love to our donors. If you're watching the live and you'd like to support me yourself on TikTok, you could find my Venmo and the PayPal through the link tree in my bio. On YouTube, you could find it either through the description or the pinned comment, or you could support through Super Chat. And what is up, Ryan? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I'm not trying to be in here.
Okay,
I
no
don't know
worries.
why I
No
requested.
worries, no worries, man. No worries. I got you. If you're one of the 10.5 thousand people watching over on TikTok, first and foremost, make sure that you're double tapping away on that phone screen. We have a legion of people in here, and we can get up to 2 million likes in the next 30 seconds if we'll try our hearts out. And then secondarily, make sure that you're hopping in that queue of your MAGA, spam that chat, share that live, y'all already know. And of course, Becca, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. And what is going on? L's Bells, did you vote for Trump? All right, I don't think that Els Bells even knows that they're here, so we're just going to go to move on to our next guest, Catherine. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Awesome, guys. Make sure that we're double tapping. What's up, Catherine? Did you vote for Trump? Catherine? is also not here. I wonder. I think that a lot of people get stage fright when they end up coming on the live. What's up, Roger? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes,
All right, Mr. Roger. Yeah, that's funny.
but I need to give you some context before.
Can the context just be why you thought he was a better presidential candidate than Harris?
Okay, so I'm actually half Mexican and I live in Mexico. My father is American.
Okay, what state did you vote out of in the election?
I voted in my embassy here in Mexico City.
So, but you have American citizenship?
Yeah,
So
my dad is American.
that's kind of cool. So you could have you can have American citizenship and vote from an embassy?
Yeah.
Oh, I've honestly never heard about that. That's pretty sick. Okay, so why did you vote for Trump?
Okay, because I think he's the only one who can make the Mexican government fight the cartels.
Fight the cartels. Okay, real quick, how is he going to make the Mexican government do that?
Okay, so right now with the tariff policy, the Mexican government actually start to seize a lot of fentanyl cargoes here in the country, and a lot of
I'm so sorry, man. You cannot say the names of any DRU fill in the blank on the live, or else I gotta like kick you. Damn, dude, I'm really sad that he said that because I actually wanted to hear him out. So just as like a future like PSA, make sure that if you're on the live and you want to stay on the live to not say the names of any DRUG fill in the blanks. The only reason why is TikTok is very strict with that. What they'll do is they'll give the live a restriction where we are unable to push out to any new people, and they absolutely hate that. So that guy caught a stray. I am so sorry, man. And what is up next, guest, Mr. JD? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
And why did you do that? Why did you vote for Donald Trump? Let's talk about it, right?
He's definitely the better candidate than Kamala.
Okay, why was Donald Trump a better candidate than Kamala?
Well, as stated earlier, she said she would follow suit with Biden and wouldn't change any of his policies.
Okay, so what was a bad Biden policy that needed to be changed?
Where would you like me to start?
Anyway.
The energy policies going straight for green energy and shutting down gas and oil leases. That was a bad policy.
Did you know that they approved 50% more gas and oil leases compared to Trump's administration? And that's why at the time they had produced the most oil we as a country have ever produced. And you could actually source this yourself from EIA.gov. In fact, I even think I may have an image loaded on the stream that I could just click make visible and I could show it to you because I've had to fact check this with a prior guest as well. Yeah, here you go. So on the TikTok stream, what you see right now is a picture of oil production under the Biden-Harris administration. And under the Biden-Harris administration, we produced at max 13.2 thousand barrels of oil per day. And then here's a graph of the same production chart under the Trump administration. And you'll see the most we ever produced under them was 12.2 thousand barrels of oil per day. So, sir, you have been fucking fact-checked.
And you think that had nothing to do with the fact that we shut down Russia from bringing oil in? That we didn't need to produce more because we weren't buying from them as much? You think that didn't play a part at all?
When did I say any reasons why Biden-Harris produced more
No,
oil? I just
I'm
merely
giving
dispute
some-
the claim that you made that they produced less oil and pulled more
I didn't say they
leases.
produced less. I said his energy policies, shutting down gas and oil leases, which they did, and going more for green energy is a policy I didn't agree with.
So they shut down some gas and oil leases, such as nature reserves in Alaska and some offshore drilling. But it is the case that they approved more leases than they shut down and produced more oil and gas overall compared to Trump. So why would you disagree with an administration that net approved more drilling leases compared to Trump's admin?
I'll give you that one because I'm not too versed on that, but I will say that one.
By the way, I can't hear you when you're on pause. So you're swiping in and out of the app. Unless you could
Okay.
see me, I can't hear you.
I can see. One of the other policies would be the whole COVID relief plan with COVAX, sending $4 billion overseas because that increases inflation when we're spending money overseas.
So do you think that federal expenditure only causes inflation when the money's spent overseas?
No, I think it increases how much it increases inflation when it's spent overseas
Why?
because the money is not staying in our country.
Okay, and why is money staying in our country relevant to for that money to spend to cause less inflation?
So say the COVID relief fund that went to people, right, in America.
Yeah.
That money gets spent in our economy.
Right,
And
but if
yes.
anything, wouldn't that mean it causes more inflation because you don't only have the government expenditure, but you also have like the expenditure from the citizens in the economy?
Yeah, you have that, but it boosts the economy, right?
It causes increases in the GDP. So if government spending doesn't cause GDP increases, then it is very inflationary.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, so you absolutely disagree with Donald Trump's $1.9 trillion tax relief bill under his first administration because it only led to a 0.02% increase in our GDP year by year, right?
No.
Well, now you're contradicting yourself
How so?
because you just told me that you disagreed with $4 billion spent by Biden and Harris because it was inflationary, but
Going
$1.9 trillion that led to
That
more
was a
increase.
tax cut that stayed in our country. So our citizens were able to use that money, whether it was save it and get interest off of it or spend it in our country, which would boost the economy going to businesses, which that money would get taxed and go back to our government.
But you told me the reason why money going overseas is worse than money spent domestically is because money spent domestically boosts the GDP. Well, I don't know if you listened to the second half of my argument there, but I gave you the facts. It only led to a 0.02% increase in our GDP per year, meaning that the GDP increases off of the $1.9 trillion in expenditure was incredibly minimal and essentially meaningless.
Oh, I may have misheard you when you asked about the GDP on the first point when I said yes, but my point is that strictly sending money overseas to other countries such as Ukraine or during the COVAX to do vaccinations on other nations, spending that amount of money will increase inflation because it is not staying in our economy. That's
Yeah,
all. I'm saying.
but how does money staying in our economy cause less inflation than money not staying in our economy?
The money that's leaving our economy, right?
I'm asking you why money leaving our economy causes more inflation in our economy than money in our economy.
All right, let's use round numbers. Let's say there's $100 and
Rich,
we're
thank
worth
you for the $10 over on YouTube. Super Chat. I
$100
appreciate
right
that.
now. Let's say we're worth $100 right now, and you take $10 and send that somewhere else. Now that economy is only worth $90, correct? Because
Wait.
that money's not in your economy anymore.
Okay.
So now you're only worth $90. Your 100 that you had is only worth 90.
Okay.
Same concept, just
Wait,
broken
100
down simple for you.
Okay, so explain to me once again how money going overseas causes more inflation than money staying in the economy.
It makes your money not as valuable in your own
How?
country.
How?
I just broke it down for you, simply.
Not really.
I definitely just broke it down for you. At that point, your money is worth 90 cents on the dollar.
No. You said if you have $100 and you send $10 abroad, well, then the money in your economy is now worth $90. Well, it's $90, which is still worth $90. There's no relation to the $100 because 10 of the $100 went overseas.
Oh, if that pool,
Like you said, yes, no, you don't have $90 worth $100.
If that pool is-
you have $90 worth $90.
if that set amount of money, right? If we're going based on that principle, if that set amount of money is in that pool and you pull from it, now the only circulation of that money is the $90 that's left in that economy.
Right.
Now
but
you
that
can say it's
$90
worth
is still
the same.
worth $90.
No, you can say it's worth the same, but the buying power is less, just like it would be. when you
Why is
send
the buying power
overseas.
less?
Because you don't have that pool anymore. Unless you're
What?
printing money like the government, which
Wait,
causes
wait,
the
are
inflation.
you saying
So in
that
order to
$90 is now
counteract,
worth $100?
no, in order to counteract, what they would do in that $100 pool is print another $10,
Okay, okay.
which
How
now
about this? How about
causes
this? I
your money to be worth less
okay.
because they
I
turn
just
that 100 into 110.
okay. Honestly, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't understand the argument in the way that you're wording it. I'm gonna ask you for just something simple. Can you please give me a study by any economist or institution of economics that demonstrates that money spent abroad causes significantly more inflation than money spent in America? And the reason why I'm asking you for the study isn't necessarily to dispute your claims, but it's more to read about it in a way in which is more formal and
I will
comprehensible.
send it to you because I can't pull it up. If I leave the screen, I can't talk to you.
Well, I mean, go on Google and just find a study or an explanation, right? And then come back and reiterate to me the title of the article.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I would love for like you to explain it. I just
I
don't
will.
think you
I'll
can.
send it to you. But the whole pool thing, right, with the $100.
Once again,
when you send
you
$10
don't make sense.
overseas,
I'm asking you to go find a study on Google that makes sense because you don't make sense.
I will. Just hear me out one more time because we were going back and forth a little bit. Ready? You take the $100, you send 10 overseas. Then that pool that has 90 in it prints another $10 to keep the economy at 100. Now you have 110 in your pool, but you made up $10. That's what causes inflation.
Okay, so our money's our government spending money and then printing more money to account for the money that they spent is what causes inflation. That is also true for domestic spending. If like assuming if what you're telling me is true, that's also true for domestic spending. Like when Donald Trump spent 1.9 trillion dollars on tax cuts that led to no GDP growth and essentially no new government revenue because the ultra wealthy just kind of spent it on new penthouses or yachts. Well, then all of a sudden, to account for the expenditure under your review, they have to increase that M2 money supply by printing more. So I don't really see a distinction between domestic spending that doesn't yield GDP growth and foreign spending.
Well, the difference is when you are
Once again, I don't want you to explain it. I want a professional to explain it. Go find me an article to demonstrate what you were saying is true.
I will send you one.
So do it
When you're
right
spending
now.
domestically, though, that money.
I don't. Once again, stop talking and find the article.
You won't hear it.
Yes, I will not hear it from you because you don't make sense. Okay. All right. Perfect. There's a pool. Yeah. So Jake in my chat honestly just made it make a whole bunch of sense. Jake in my YouTube live chat just said, "There's a pool, Dean. Gotta remember the pool." Absolutely, Jake. I feel like you're right and I'm wrong. You know, he's making all the sense in the world. While he's finding that source, we're going to get our next guest up in here. Everyone just give us a minute. We will leave Mr. JD on the live to go find us that. What is going on, Kate? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't vote for Trump.
All right, well,
I'm actually British.
Base. However, we are just looking for individuals to debate that did vote for Trump. So if you are in that queue, y'all, make sure that you did indeed vote for Trump. And we're going to go to get that next guest, Himothy, up in the live right now. If you're one of the 9.7 thousand people watching on TikTok right now, guys, make sure that you are double tapping away on that phone screen. What is going on, Himothy? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Himothy is not here. And JD left. Okay, bye, JD. I guess he couldn't find a source. Now we're gonna move on to the next guest, JP. I feel like maybe like JD is just like the smartest human that has ever lived, and I just obviously wasn't worth him exhausting his intelligence on. What's up, JP? Did you vote for Trump? I like your music, JP. JP, are you here? JP, please speak to me. JP's not here. He was too busy jamming out. We're going to move on to that next guest, Carson Carter, literally right now, everyone. We're going to move on to the next guest, Carson Carter. And yo, Cheryl, thank you so much for the $20 donation over on PayPal. Everybody, please show some love to Cheryl. That is CHERYL in the chat. W's for Cheryl with the $20 in gift. Thank you so much. As well as ONUR with the $10 donation over on PayPal as well. Thank you so much, Cheryl and ONUR. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name because I do not want to mispronounce it, but I do appreciate the both of you so much for the love. And we're going to go and get that next guest up in the live right here. We're going to get that next debate going as we speak. We got Mariah loading in. Hello, Mariah. Mariah, you're on the live. I hear you on your phone. You're gripping that phone. Okay, I guess Mariah doesn't want to chat. A lot of people that get in the queue that inevitably don't want to chat when they get accepted. Very sad, very unfortunate, quite frankly. What is up, Sophie? Did you vote for Trump? Sophie? Okay, we just have another person jamming out to music. Okay, here's what we're going to do, you guys. Go ahead and just drop a MAGA down below in that chat if you want to come up and debate. I'm thinking that that's going to be a much better way to kind of get the debaters compared to the queue, because nobody in the queue is really here to debate. So just go ahead and drop a MAGA in that chat and I'll invite you up. And that's how we're going to isolate for all the Trump supporters. What is up, LC? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, go ahead and get that, that Dexter profile picture off that account for me, preferably.
Why? Because you're a nigger?
Oh my God.
Dean, you're a nigger. Nigger.
Okay, so LC's is at LC 2006 underscore.
No.
LC 2006 underscore.
Nigger.
Once again, that is LC 2006 underscore. Yeah, I don't really think that people like LC should have anonymity on the internet. And I think that we agree on that. LC 2006 underscore. Yeah, that's on TikTok. Every single time somebody comes up and does that, I always share the usernames, because then they usually end up deleting like all of their social media accounts, which is a good outcome because that's what we want to happen. I love reading DMs that I'll get like a day or two after the fact. And I swear to God, it happens like every single time. They always end up deleting every single one of their social media accounts. And it's awesome. What is going on, Red Sweater? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, shit. I'm such an asshole. Sorry, man.
Oh, no worries. You're not an asshole, man. You're not an asshole. We're going to move on to the next guest literally right now. We got Gooby loading up into the live. Both parties can agree that's gross. Well, hopefully, yeah. No, it's like we just get them to delete their all of their social media accounts. What's going on, Gooby? Did you vote for Trump? All right, Gooby's not here, so we're gonna move on. Once again, just looking for some debates. We got Scottish Girl loading up in LC 2006 underscore. You guys are spamming it. Good job. What's up, Scottish? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, no, I live in Scotland, so I wouldn't vote for Trump. I can't believe it.
I probably should have been able to tell that by your name. I'm sorry. That's kind of like partially my fault. Maybe Scottish lives in Scotland, right, you guys? Thomas, thank you for the $5 super chat over on YouTube. I appreciate you for that. Hey, Gene, love what you do. Keep doing it. Thank you so much. There'll ever be a day where I go on live to talk to the supporters on live instead of MAGA. Yeah, I should do that one of these nights just for fun. What's up, Joel? Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for RFK. I want to hear why you voted for Kamala.
Bro, why did you vote for somebody that wasn't even in the race?
Because I think the two-party system is inherently flawed.
But like, I feel like just abstaining from voting like sends a greater message than voting.
How does that
for
send a greater
RFK.
message?
Because voting for RFK after he dropped out of the race just kind of makes you look silly compared to.
No, it's about you need to vote for a third party so that there can be more parties in the country. Because now,
but you voted for a third party that like didn't technically exist.
He ran as an independent and then dropped
precisely
a month before the race.
Kind of my point.
But
so by the time you voted for him, he was
listed on
didn't exist.
He was listed on ballots in like 30 states.
And
so
he was in court fighting with all 30 of those states to get himself off of the ballot. And it was like 6 states.
And he still received about 5 million or so votes because he was on the ballot. But yes.
If I told you that I voted for Superman, would you be like, oh, that's awesome?
No.
Why?
He wasn't. That's obviously not a real person.
Wait,
And that's
it wasn't a real
really the
person in the
goalpost
race?
of the argument.
Wait, so Superman wasn't a real person in the race, so therefore you look and laugh at anybody that voted for Superman. Okay, well RFK wasn't a real person in the race, so
Yeah,
I'll look
he
at
is a real person
No,
that ran.
he was not a real person in the race for the presidency when it came time to vote.
Yeah, there were no viable options when it came down time to vote.
So you just voted. So you just voted for the Hulk. You just voted for Superman. Okay, all right. We're gonna move on to Ali. I kept him up here for a little bit too long. I just wanted him to try to justify himself. Okay, all right, guys. Give us a minute. If you're one of the 9.6 thousand people watching the live, guys, make sure that you did indeed vote for Trump, y'all. If you're in the queue, make sure that you did indeed vote for Trump. And if you are watching the live, make sure that you are indeed double tapping away on that phone screen, as well as go ahead and drop a MAGA down below in that comment section if you do want to come up here and have a conversation. And then once again, if you do want to support me, you can find my Venmo as well as my PayPal in the link tree in the bio. Y'all already know. What is up, Kyle? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right,
I
Mr.
did.
Kyle, why did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did because of his what he was going to do for the military. Because I am in the military. He got rid of transgender people.
Okay, well, first of all, we cannot talk about trans individuals
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
on TikTok Live. So I still just do want to ask you real quick. Without using that word, we're just going to talk about this very vaguely, and everybody in the live will just kind of understand the context.
Okay.
Why do you agree with that?
So the military, army, all the branches, if you're in full time, they will pay for all medical expenses. Okay. So if, you're of that nature and want to do what we're talking about, they require extra medicine and a little bit extra care.
Yeah.
And I feel like that money could be spent better elsewhere. Kind of with the Ukraine thing too.
Extra medicine and extra care. So do you think that we should ban individuals with like chronic anxiety or depression from the military?
Well, they won't be accepted in the military then.
Since they require extra medicine and extra care.
Well, that they're not accepted in the military.
So if you're in the military and you develop anxiety or depression, you get kicked out?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, can you please give me any evidence for that?
I mean, just Google it. Like, I don't know, you come back.
Wait, do you think that we should kick out people with asthma since they require extra medical attention?
Depends how bad it is. You're gonna need a waiver.
Okay, but should we kick out people that require? Wait, should we just kick out everybody that requires any extra medical attention?
Yeah.
So like if an individual develops diabetes, kick them out?
They're not allowed in if they have diabetes.
Yeah, but if you develop diabetes,
okay, then yeah.
Working,
of course.
While in the military,
if you need insulin in the middle of the field, the medics aren't going to carry insulin with them.
So we should just kick out anybody that requires any extra medical attention in the slightest.
Yeah, basically.
So why didn't Trump?
Huh?
So then why didn't Trump? Why did he specifically target one demographic?
Because they require more medical attention and more.
Wait, would you be okay? Would you be okay with like individuals from said demographic being in the military if they don't?
Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's just assume that there's an individual that's already undergone top and bottom surgery, and that's what they want. They're happy, and they're not on HRT. Should they be able to serve in the military?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, why? Because they don't require extra medical attention.
Well, this is just kind of like a personal thing. Because they will definitely be hazed, and they will be treated differently.
Okay, so you think that they should be banned from the military because they'd be treated differently. Do you think that women should be banned from the military because it is the case that women
I
are
don't
treated
think they should
differently?
be allowed in certain jobs.
No, any job at all, because essentially anywhere.
They should be allowed in, yeah.
Wait, what job should women not be allowed in the military?
Primarily combat jobs.
Okay, so all women should be banned from all combat jobs, and you think anybody that requires any level of medical attention should be banned. And then what's your reason insofar as why you think the individuals from that first demographic of people that we were discussing should be banned from the military if they don't require any extra medical attention?
Well, they're going to get made fun of. They're going to be hazed. And
okay, why don't? So, how about you just ban hazing instead?
Because you're not going to be able to do that.
Wait, so you can't ban hazing?
Banned, but I mean, go ahead.
Okay, so if an individual is going to get bullied by their counterparts, then they should get banned from being able to serve.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about instead of banning them from being able to serve, we instead focus on mitigating the amount of individuals that would haze, treat differently, or bully?
Well, how are you going to do that?
By like propagating education in society to focus on generational change towards like aim towards acceptance.
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat that?
Kicking people out of the military if they bully or haze other people predicated on traits such as their gender identity.
Oh yeah, I mean
race,
they
or
already do that.
sex.
It's called equal opportunity, EO. I mean.
Okay, well,
you
yeah,
can-
well, that's how we'll do that. We'll just kick everybody out of the military and ban people from the military that bully or haze, compared to banning the victim, because that's victim blaming.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that the EO, yeah, I mean, depending on what you do, like
Wait,
if you make a
do you
joke,
agree with that? Do you instead just agree with banning everybody in the military that would bully or haze T individuals?
no,
Wait, why?
no,
Why?
because I mean, there's some levels of it. You know, you can make a joke. I mean, if the person gets offended, they'll obviously tell someone, right? And you will get
So I just want to
a degree
clarify.
of punishment.
So you think if you offend somebody based upon some characteristic of yourself that you cannot change, that demonstrates no harm, and the only reason you offend them is because of their own prejudice, you should get banned. Okay, but if you're offended by somebody for no other reason apart from your own prejudice, and you decide to be an asshole or a bully, you shouldn't get banned.
I feel like you should get a level of repercussion from that.
Yeah. So
Like-
then you agree that if you cause somebody to be bigoted and prejudiced, you should get banned. But if you are bigoted and prejudiced, you shouldn't get banned. I think that's very backwards.
Okay, what you said was correct. Yes.
Okay, so then you disagree with Trump.
No.
Okay,
There's some
so then
things
you're
I
all
do-
backwards. Kyle,
right.
I'm just not going to lie. I don't value your service to this country because you're supposed to be serving this country to protect American liberties and freedoms and to fight for, you know, like free expression of oneself, to advocate for higher quality of life for us. But then when you
What do
just
you
straight
want
up
me to do,
say,
shoot up like a fucking riot or something? Oh, my bad language.
what?
Sorry.
What did you
Well,
just say?
I mean, you want me to like shoot people at a riot? Like,
I don't even,
there's only
what
a
the
limit.
fuck are you saying? No. All that I was going to say, it's like, it's so fucking backwards for you to straight up say like, oh, like you serve this country to fight for individuals' freedoms and liberties, and you support some greater level of prosperity and increasing one's quality of life. But then you're just straight up like, yeah, if you cause other people to be bigoted or prejudiced against you, you should get banned. And for all the people that are bigoted and prejudiced, yeah, do your thing, stay in the military. And then not to mention, just the empirical outcome of your line of thought here is actually bad for the American military, because the biggest issue right now that we are seeing with the American military is that recruiting is getting increasingly harder to do. And I don't think that banning anybody that requires extra medical attention is a good solution to increase service. Not to mention that I think it's funny that people on the right will virtue signal about caring about our service members, virtue signal about caring about our veterans, but then you're like, you should be kicked out of service and discharged if you require any additional help from the VA. I thought that you cared. Got it on mute.
My bad.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so what you're saying and what I'm saying, I feel like are a little bit different here. Okay, like people with diabetes, right? What you're saying, I don't think they are banned from the military, and I don't think they should be allowed in the military because of their extra costs and medical attention.
Wait,
But-
remember, this conversation isn't even about extra cost medical attention.
I know that, but that's what you were bringing up.
Why do you think that individuals that require extra cost or medical attention should be banned?
Well, more that's more taxes out of your wallet, right?
And they're fighting for the country. Like, did you agree with Donald Trump's first round of tax cuts during his first term?
Oh, I wasn't allowed to vote then, so
I mean,
don't know.
do you think that Trump's good for the economy? Do you think that Trump passed good
He
economic
was during his
policy?
first term.
Okay, well, the only big economic policy he passed was his tax cuts. So meaning, like, that means that you agree with that. But that spent $1 trillion on tax cuts for the most wealthy individuals in America. That led to essentially no GDP increases or no increases in government revenue. Didn't trickle down to the average American either, and that's okay. So $1 trillion on million and billionaires is fine, but $34 for insulin a month for service members is not fine.
No? Well, they're going to be combat ineffective if we do go to war or if they do go to combat.
So assuming that they wouldn't be combat ineffective, would you be okay with them serving?
Well, there wouldn't be.
I'm asking you if somebody that can require extra medical attention is not combat ineffective, are you okay with them serving?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're okay with trans individuals serving.
No.
But they are combat effective.
No, they're not.
Wait, give me one source to demonstrate that individuals from said demographic are not combat effective.
They require extra medical attention.
Wait. I know. I want you to indicate to me a source. Also, no, it is not necessary that T individuals require medical attention.
I think
It is not. It is not necessary. That is not necessarily true in all cases.
Okay, well, in some
Wait,
cases,
Kyle, do you have glasses?
I do.
Should you be banned because you require extra medical attention?
Nope, because they're allowed. That's not what I meant.
But you're telling me about what should be the case. You're telling me that if you require extra medical attention, that you should be banned from service. You require extra medical attention. You shouldn't be able to serve in accordance with your own worldview. So why do you think you get a pass but other people don't?
I'm okay to serve, right? Outside the guidelines.
Wait. But once again,
you have waivers.
No.
Depending on how
Listen,
bad, like the severity. of it.
you're confusing the conversation because you're not basing your decision, your worldview, your position here off of what the guidelines are or aren't, or else you would have agreed with T individuals in service prior to the point in which guidelines said they were not allowed. Okay, but it was obviously the case that even when the guidelines allowed T individuals, you didn't agree with it. So you don't just appeal to the guidelines to dictate what you do or don't agree with.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. I mean,
So then why are you okay with your service even though you require extra medical attention?
well, I don't actually require extra medical attention.
You do. Your glasses are extra medical attention.
But the Army provides glasses for us.
Well, just
okay?
like,
So that's not
just
extra,
wait.
right?
Just like the Army and the VA would provide any medical attention to somebody with diabetes, such as insulin or HRT to a
Right.
trans individual.
After they serve, not in service, right?
So it's not
You can't
provided
get-
to them in service?
No, because they'll be medically discharged. If they develop diabetes, they will be medically discharged.
Okay, so if the military provided insulin to individuals with diabetes, you'd be okay with individuals with diabetes serving? Also, I'm not sure if that's true. Could you provide me a source on that?
No, I wouldn't be okay with them because obviously they have
Wait, can you give me a source on that?
a source
Yeah.
for diabetes.
Yeah, that if you develop diabetes while in service, you're medically discharged.
I don't have a source on that. No.
Okay, perfect. So
it's
saying
just-
things without evidence. And then another claim here. Who
Okay,
pays for your
You
glasses?
want someone with evidence?
Wait, I have a question real quick. Who pays for
Okay,
your
go ahead,
glasses?
go ahead. Huh?
Who pays for your glasses?
Well, the ones I'm wearing right now, I did, but obviously the Army paid for the ones I used in basic and stuff.
And what funds Army? And what funds the Army?
You guys do.
Okay.
Everyone does.
So earlier you're telling me that the reason that you're not okay with individuals that require extra medical attention serving
Right.
is because the taxpayer pays for it. So you're not okay with yourself serving since the taxpayers pay for your extra medical expenses.
But we've been going back and forth on this the whole time for like a couple minutes now. That's not considered extra. Glasses aren't.
What do you mean by extra?
Like what you were saying, like diabetes or anything, like any other disease.
Wait,
or
so why is
something.
insulin extra but glasses aren't?
Because you can't, you can't enlist or commission in the military. While
Okay,
having
so
diabetes.
it's not required extra if you can enlist with it, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so then
I
why
know
did
that,
you
yeah.
not support T individuals serving in the military when you could enlist as a T individual? Because any medical attention would not be considered extra.
Well, because of the taxpayers, they have
Well-
to pay more, and I don't want.
Well,
to
do
pay
the
more.
taxpayers have to pay more for your glasses?
No.
Yes, they do.
'Cause
You
the-
just told me that the Army provided you glasses in boot camp. If you did not
said
have,
more than
if you did not have vision
right?
that required
Or-
glasses, then the taxpayer would not be paying more for you.
No, the Army's been paying for simple things like that since the 40s, 50s, 60s.
Which is the taxpayers paying more since the 40s, 50s, or 60s.
Oh, well, okay, right, but it's been at the same rate, right? Assuming, right? Because we don't know. We don't know how much the Army spends on them.
So are you just saying it's okay because it's been done for a while?
No, I don't think so. No.
So then what's your argument?
That T people require more tax dollars.
So do you,
And
as a person with glasses.
Yep.
So should you be banned too?
No,
So then why should T people be banned?
because they require extra funding. and
So
tax
do
dollars.
you.
Yeah, but this is provided. Okay.
It's provided by extra funding from the taxpayer.
It's not extra funding because it's already been in the funding.
It is. Wait. If it's already been in the funding, so it's not extra if it's already been in? What does that mean? That makes no fucking sense. Every single year, taxpayers pay more to fund your glasses. That's not the fucking point that taxpayers have been doing this for a long time. It's that every single year, the taxpayer would seriously be paying less and our government would be spending less if you didn't require glasses.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of looking at it, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's just not right.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with what the taxpayers are funding. It has nothing to do with what they're paying. It has nothing to do with medical care. It is all to do with phobia and bigotry.
It could be. Could be.
Yeah. Do you have any other reasons why you voted for Trump?
I do not.
That's all? So you were like, okay, I would prefer my phobia and bigotry to be satisfied
Well,
over
I did not say that.
2.1 million
Don't put those words in my
people
mouth. I
not
did not say
being
that.
not being ethnically cleansed from the Gaza Strip. You would prefer your phobia and bigotry be satisfied compared to 100 million American workers in the low and the middle class having more money. You'd like your phobia and bigotry to be satisfied compared to Americans having more civil liberties and freedoms. Donald Trump wants to put people in jail for burning the American flag when that's strictly protected under the First Amendment. You'd prefer your phobia and bigotry to be satisfied compared to not having a rapist that is boasted about walking into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls in the Oval Office. Like this is so fucked up.
I did not say any of that stuff. You are just putting stuff in my mouth right now.
Well, that was the outcome of your vote. Because Kamala Harris had significantly better policy with undeniably better outcomes than Donald Trump. And you told me you only voted because this one issue that you can't instantiate to be justifiably true and might quite possibly, reduce to your phobias and bigotry.
No, I'm not really sure what to kind of get at there. Just saying a bunch of stuff, trying to get me confused.
I wasn't trying to confuse you, man.
Hey, I've got a small brain, so it's smaller words here.
Okay. In other words, if Kamala Harris was president, we wouldn't see the U.S. trying to occupy and own the Gaza Strip and personally ethnically cleansing 2.1 million.
Oh yeah, I
Americans.
don't support that.
Right, but you placed your phobia and bigotry to a higher level than stopping the U.S. occupation and ownership and forceful ethnic cleansing.
But
of
there's a
2.1
difference
million people.
between T people, right, and sexualities or genders compared to race. You're making it about
Does
that.
anybody understand what he's saying? Because I certainly don't. What are you, Kyle? What?
You're talking about the Gaza Strip, right?
Yeah, and how if Donald Trump wasn't elected, the U.S. wouldn't be forcefully occupying and owning the Gaza Strip and ethnically cleansing 2.1 million people.
Yeah. What does that have to do with trans people?
Because you value your phobia and bigotry insofar as the exclusion of said members of said demographic from the military over the
I have nothing
of
to
that bad outcome in the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that.
Kyle, are you seriously not following what I'm saying? Chat, am I saying this in an incorrect manner? Are you guys able, for the viewers, am I making sense? Yes. Okay. So I'll try to word it I'll try to say it one last time. So there's trade-ons and trade-offs to voting for Trump compared to voting for Harris, or voting for Harris compared to voting for Trump. Okay, if you vote for Harris, you get economic policy that benefits 100 million American workers in the low and the middle class, compared to economic policy from Trump that serves as a detriment to anybody making under $395,000 per year. Okay,
Okay.
If you voted for Harris, okay, you get to protect every single woman and girl's right to access abortion on the federal level, compared to Trump, whose policy and decision-making processes has directly led to 66 million human rights violations and 60 great victims per day being denied access to abortion. If you vote for Harris, right, one of the trade-offs is you don't get the forceful U.S. occupation and ownership of the Gaza Strip with the forced removal and ethnic cleansing of 2.1 million Palestinians at the hand of our own government, right? But instead, you decided to forego all of those very important comparative analyses, and instead you decided that you had a stronger preference towards the exclusion of teen individuals from the military, predicated with no good reason, reducing to your phobias and bigotry. So that means that you value, right, your phobia and your bigotry there more than you valued any of the comparative, pros that you would have got from voting for Harris, such as better economic policy or foregoing the U.S. occupation, ownership, and ethnic cleansing of the Gaza Strip.
Based on what you said, that is, yeah, correct.
Yeah, and that's unbelievable.
Well, it's all opinion, right?
And you think that you're justified in that opinion?
There's a lot of things I don't believe Donald Trump should do, right?
Yeah, man. Listen, if you hold that opinion, we're just gonna kick you and move on to the next guest, because justifying that, like, you and me are just so like fundamentally different. I don't think that we'll even be able to have a discussion if you want to stand 10 toes behind that. Amelia, what's up? How old are you? Okay, Amelia's not here, so we're going to move on to our next guest. We got Trump Nation 2028 loading up in. Jesus Christ, what a name. But in the meantime, I'd really like to thank Sandra and Kat for the $5 each over on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you guys so much. Bean with the $7 Canadian. Also, shout out to Parker. Thank you guys so much. Let's see here. Who else do we got? Ashy with the 15 Australian dollars. Thank you so much for the love, Ashy. Everyone, please show some love to Ashy. And then also, Carmen, thank you so much for the $50 YouTube Super Chat. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Carmen. Everybody, please show some love to Carmen down below in that chat literally right now. Carmen says, keep up the amazing work, Yuso. I couldn't express how much you've taught me. This job can't be easy, so treat yourself this weekend. Well, I appreciate that, Carmen. You know what? I'll use that $50 to make sure I treat myself. Thank you so much. That is literally so incredibly kind. Everyone, please show some love to Carmen in that chat literally right now. I would also like to thank Crystal with the $15 over on Venmo. Huge shout out to Crystal. That is Cristil. And oh my God, Jamie with the $50 donation on Venmo. Holy shit. Oh my God, I love you, Jamie. Thank you so much. That is JAMIE. Based, bro. Everyone, please show some love. And then also Chris with the $10. Thank you, Chris. Jordan with a 5. Zoe with a 5. And then Chrissy with the $15. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Huge shout out to Chris and Chrissy. And then Bree with the $20. Thank you guys. You guys have been so incredibly kind today. Thank you guys so very much. Huge shout out to Chris, Chrissy, Jordan, and Carmen. You guys are quite frankly amazing. Everybody, please show some love to the donors in the chat. And what is up, Calvin? Did you vote for Trump?
So I actually didn't, but I was curious because I know you want to debate most.
I'm sorry. I'm happy that you didn't vote for Trump, though. That's awesome, bro. Good for you. W's. Well, we're getting that next guest up in here. In the meantime, I'll also like to thank Zach for the $20 super chat. I do really appreciate that. That is ZAK, everyone. 200 W's for ZAK. Thank you, Zach. As well as Willow with the $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. What is going on? Christian, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, well then hop out of that queue and never come back. How about that, fetus? Moving on to the next guest, Oscar. If you are one of the 9.7 thousand people watching the TikTok live right now, make sure that you're double tapping on that phone screen for me as we speak, guys. As we speak, make sure that you're double tapping. We're going to go ahead and try to get that next guest up in here right now. And guys, please also double tap on that phone screen. We have a legion of people in here right now, so let's try to get up to 3 million likes. What is going on, Vegan? Did you vote for Trump?
Nigga.
Okay, guys, it's gonna take me a minute to mute them, just because it is the case that I have to go through my phone. My name is Vegan Valley, Vegan VALLIE _KUH, and goodbye. We'll probably see all of your socials deleted in like 24 hours. It's seriously what happens every single time. Why do people like want to do that to themselves? Kevin, what's up?
Hey, not much. So I watched a lot of your videos, and I don't agree with a lot of things, but at least you go out there and put yourself out there. So I got to give you kudos.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. Why'd you do that?
A lot of different reasons. One, the biggest one, especially now, is I need somebody with a chainsaw to go in there and kind of fix a system that is not really functioning well, and tell me how is it functioning well, if you think so.
Okay, so you voted for Trump because you need somebody with a chainsaw to fix the system. So, okay, I feel like you're definitely deploying a little bit of an analogy here. Let's try to be a little bit more literal, so I know more precisely why you voted for Trump or why you thought he was a better candidate. Because just saying that you voted for
Better
him
than who?
better than
Let's
Kamala
be
Harris.
clear. Kamala. Okay.
Kamala.
So, because there were other candidates that should have been on the Democrat side running that were never going to be out there. So let's be clear on that.
Okay, so why do you think that Donald Trump was a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris?
So did you think Kamala was a good person when she kept
Kamala?
a person that was, yes, Kamala was a good person
Kamala.
by whatever you want to say, bro.
Just call her Harris. if you
Tomato,
can.
tomato.
Nah, no,
whatever
no,
you
no,
wanna
no,
say.
no, 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 no. Just call her by
It's
her last
tomato,
name.
tomato. So you can
It's
either,
not,
we
it's
can
not,
either
it's not. Just call her by her
agree
last
or
name.
disagree, but that's what you do. This is what you do. That's
Bro.
why I wanted to get on here, because this is what you do. Doesn't matter.
The middle of the road is you just referring to
The
her by her
minutia
last name.
doesn't matter.
It does to me. Just call her by her last name. and move
Oh,
on.
it matters to you.
Yeah.
So, okay. So anyway, Kamala.
Dude, okay. Call her by her last name, Harris. Are you telling me that Republicans are so fucking stupid they can't even pronounce words?
So why you got to go there?
Well, I'm making an observation, sir.
You're making a generalized observation.
No, dude, I'm like trying to teach you how to pronounce this word, and it's like
I don't care how to
dude,
pronounce
we're
your
like,
name.
it's like I'm
It's
a
like
second
saying
grade teacher
Whataburger
right now.
or what a burger. Does it really matter? It depends on where you live.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and be very clear with this next statement, and I want you to listen very closely. So, if you want,
So we're not going to get into the actual meat and potatoes of everything.
The
You want to try to
only
just
reason-
argue about this.
the only reason
This is what we're gonna.
the
You're
only
gonna die
reason
on
we're
this
still
hill.
on
This
this.
is the hill you're gonna die on, right?
Absolutely, I will die on this hill, and the only reason
All
we're
right,
still
good.
on this hill is
Because
because
that's
of
what you do, and I just wanted.
I'm going to be very clear, Kevin. We can move on this second. If you either refer to Kamala Harris as Kamala, okay? But if you just seriously don't know how to pronounce her name, call her Harris and we can move on. We could let it go. If you could just call her Harris and forget about the pronunciation of her first name, we could move on. We could forget about it. We could let it go and we could hear you out. Okay? So you're at a fork in the road. Your best option is I'm going to send you a request to unmute your mic. Okay? And when you unmute your mic, just say, I thought Trump was a better candidate than Harris, and here's why. So hopefully you are adult enough to progress this conversation towards the meat and potatoes.
So yeah, let's get to the meat and potatoes. So Miss Harris, and that's what she is. She is Miss Harris, because she holds no office now. So Miss Harris was a terrible candidate based off of the fact of when she was the Attorney General of California, she held somebody in prison withholding evidence, and this is a documented case, for life. He eventually got out, but that was only because he had people to help him and get out. Is that okay? Does that make her a good person?
Yeah. Are you talking about Kevin Cooper?
Yes.
Okay. So we need to go ahead and first of all discuss the facts about Kevin Cooper. So Kevin Cooper was on death row while she was a prosecutor in New York, and Kamala Harris did tell the judge and advocate as his prosecutor to.
She was never a prosecutor
can
in
you-
New York.
can
She
you
was a
finish?
prosecutor in
I said
California.
I said California.
You said New York.
Okay, if I
But
said
we'll
New
move
York,
on.
if I said New York, I meant to say
We'll move on.
California. Phenomenal.
Sure.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, so she did advocate for Kevin Cooper's attorney.
She didn't. There's a documentary with his
Would you
with
allow me
him
to finish?
speaking. Just listen. Here's a documentary with him speaking.
I would
saying
love
she
it.
withheld. She denied evidence. She tried to stop it.
Can you just let
But
me
I'm just
finish?
saying. So So that's what it
Kevin,
is.
just let me
You
finish.
make an excuse.
Bro, you didn't
It's
know
just
what
an
I was about to
excuse. Admit it.
say.
She's a terrible person.
Okay, Kevin, 5, 4, good boy.
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say before you interrupted me was that Kamala Harris did advocate for Kevin Cooper's attorney to not be able to submit new evidence.
So I guess they lied in the documentary?
That is what you mean by withholding evidence. She didn't want any new evidence to be submitted to the
she
case.
Advocated
For him not to be able
documentary-
to submit new evidence.
in the documentary. She tried to block it. Did she?
Right. That's what advocating for their attorney to not be able to submit new evidence means.
You said advocating.
Yes, advocating for his attorney to not be able to submit any new evidence.
Okay. So does that make her a good person? to deny access to evidence.
Yes, and here's why. Don't interrupt me.
Okay. So you're okay with keeping an innocent person in prison?
Well, that's where you're wrong, and that's why I want the mic. The reason why she advocated for his attorney to not have the ability to submit any new evidence to the court was because she knew with vindiction that he was 100% guilty, okay? And so this went to the judge of the court case, and the judge
But he's out of jail.
disagreed. One moment. And the judge disagreed with Kamala Harris and allowed Kevin Cooper's attorney to submit the new DNA evidence to the court. And what happened? It did not prove his innocence. It proved his guilt again. And Kevin Cooper is still alive on death row in California to this day. Boom.
Oh, really?
No! We got banned! No! We got banned for harassment and bullying. No! Oh, man. At the best part, dude. Unreal, man. Unfucking believable, bro. Unfucking real, dude. Oh, I can't even believe it. I'm so sad. That's so sad, man. Unreal. I'm destroyed. I'm so sad. It was at the best part too, bruh. Unreal. Zach, thank you so much for the $50 super chat over on YouTube saying, is he troubled by Trump being a felon and a rapist? Well, we didn't even get around to that because we got freaking banned, dude. Unreal. Fuck TikTok, man. Unfucking real. But I do appreciate you so much for the $50 super chat. Everyone, please show some love to Zach. I thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, we got the big ban over on TikTok, which sucks, by the way. All right. And at this point, we are just going to go ahead and get ready and go live on the main account through the phone. So just give me a moment here. And we'll be back up and running through the phone on the main account in absolutely no time. You're like 11K on TikTok too, bro. I know. Unreal, bro. Insane, man, insane. Oh my God! Bro, I feel so bad. Right as Dom donated me $200 on Venmo. Holy crap. Don says, thank you so much for educating people, whether it's a stupid MAGA dummy or somebody who doesn't know politics but wants to learn. Dom, that's crazy. Thank you for the $200 donation. That's nuts, dude. Everybody, please show some love to Dom in the chat. And right as Shannon donated $100 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Dom and Shannon. Oh my God. Dom and Shannon, I really hope that you guys are watching on the YouTube right now. If you guys aren't watching on the YouTube, I will literally be so fucking sad. Everybody, please show some love to Dom and Shannon in the live chat. I really hope that you guys are in here. I literally feel so fucking bad. Oh my God, bro. Fucking hell, dude. Thank you. Thank you guys. I mean it very seriously. Thank you, Dom and Shannon. That is absolutely insane. Dear Lord. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go live on the main account because I want to try to get back in contact with Dom and Shannon. You guys won't be able to hear me for 5 minutes. Just trust the process for 5 minutes, 5 seconds. I just have to unplug the mic from my computer and plug it into my phone. I'll be right back. All right. So we're back on YouTube. Everybody, please show some love to Dom and Shannon. I'm so fucking sorry, you guys. I feel so bad now. Yeah, man, we need to really like watch our language when we're on that DNC Dean account because it is at a very, very, very high likelihood to get those bans. It wasn't the finger guns. I think it's the fact that I called him. Let me just mute on TikTok since I just went live. Well, now I can't even say it. I called him a mean name. And then also Catherine, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo. Holy crap. Thank you, Catherine. Everybody, please show some love to Catherine in the chat, as well as Olivia with a $10 donation over on PayPal. Thank you so much, Olivia and Catherine. And then Kayla, I will look for your donation here. Thank you, Kayla. And then also, yo, what is going on? Everybody tuning in to the TikTok live stream. Welcome in, you guys. It is good to see you all. It is good to see you all. So we just got banned on that other account at DNC Dean for a day for harassment and bullying. I'm really, really sad that we got banned at that point because we were cooking. We got taken down. TikTok said, goodbye, Dean. You no longer have access to this account. Man, why does that keep happening to us? You know, that's really sad and really disheartening. You gotta hate it. You gotta hate it. L TikTok, just huge L TikTok. But everybody, while we're tuning back in for some more debates on this main account, please spam W Dom and Shannon in the chat. Right as we got banned, Dom donated $200 on Venmo and Shannon donated $100 on PayPal. I don't know where Dom and Shannon are at. I really, really hope that Dom and Shannon are able to find this live stream. And when they do, I want them to see you guys spamming W Dom and Shannon in the chat. Also, Kenneth, thank you so much for the $15 donation over on Venmo as well. Everybody, show some love to Kenneth. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hop right back into the debates, you guys. If you are in the queue, please make sure that means you did indeed vote for Trump. And if you're just tuning right back in here, we got banned on the other account, but let's try to get this live sending out into that For You page. So make sure that you are double tapping away on that phone screen and sharing this live with a handful of friends and spamming that chat. And we are going to go ahead and let the guest requests start filling up right now. Just please make sure if you are in the guest request, it does mean that you voted for Trump. And no, it wasn't a permanent.
Your Dean loves child porn.
It was
Dean
just.
loves child.
It was just 24
Loves
hours.
child porn. Gene.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna go to move on to Dave. That's so gross, guys. It's so gross. What's going on, Dave? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Dave is not here, you guys. Make sure if you're in that queue that you voted for Trump. And we're gonna get that next guest up in here. We got Brenna loaded into that live, everyone. Dude, just give us a minute, y'all. We got Brenna loading in. What's up, Brenna? Did you vote for Trump? All right, well, whatever way Brenna voted, she is driving, so we can't have her on that live. And we're gonna go to move on to the next guest. Holy shit! Jazz! Jazz! GJAZ. Thank you so much for the $100 donation on Venmo. Oh my God, Jazz. That is insane. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Jazz. Holy crap. Dude, huge shout out to Jazz. Jazz says, impressed with your patience and kindness. A guy in your life a few days ago said that had an obvious learning disability of some sort, and your tone and delivery changed and it didn't go unnoticed by me. Well, first of all, I appreciate you so much for the $100 over on Venmo. And then second of all, I feel like it's really important to be able to like make these conversations accessible to as many people as possible, and it's very important to do so, because I think that's very important. But yeah, I do really appreciate you for your donation. What is up, Kim? Did you vote for Trump?
I love you so much, Dean. Oh my gosh.
Well, hey man, I at least appreciate them for like not interrupting me. Lily, thank you for the money gun. And we're going to move on to the next guest right now. Everyone just give us a minute. What is up, Lily? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my God, I was tapping. I'm so sorry, Dean.
Bad. I'm just kidding. I appreciate you for double tapping. Shout out to Lauren. Moving on to the next guest, Anna. If you're in that queue, make sure that means that you voted for Trump. Here we go. All right. If you're one of the 2.8 thousand people in here, make sure that you're double tapping. What's up, Anna? Did you vote for Trump?
No, yeah, I did.
How old are
Just
you?
really quick. 26.
What year were you born in? Hey, come on. You just had to say 1998, right? No.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not
1999.
26. But I do really want to debate you, please.
1999. No, sorry. Moving on to the next guest. Here we go. Hello. Did you
Dean
vote for
the
Trump?
nigga, he loves child porn. Dean loves child porn. Dean loves child porn.
Okay, who's this guy?
Dean
Okay,
the
they're finally on their main account. It's Henry
Dean's a nigga, Dean.
HENRY_LETHEN.
Nick.
Go ahead and click on their account and just get a good look at their at.
Dean the nigger.
Okay, so you guys got a good look at their at. That is his real full legal name. Henry Lathan is his real full legal name. Henry Lathan, HENRY_LETHEN. So the first time he requested up, he came up on like a backup throwaway account. But this time, he was on his main account. So Henry Lathan, feel bad for you, man. Just kidding. I don't feel bad at all. Hello, Michael. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
All right, awesome. How old are you?
I am 21.
All right, so why did you vote for Trump?
Honestly, I just want to. Yeah, it's just my parents. So
Okay,
raised
all right.
that way.
Well, what I recommend for you is in a debate because seemingly like I can't debate the way that you were raised, but I would recommend just kind of tuning into the live stream to see what I have to say. But we're gonna move on to the next guest here. Everybody, if you are in that queue, make sure that it means you voted for Trump. Then also, once again, everyone, please show some more love to Dom. Dom, if you're in here, just know that I love and appreciate you. What's going on, Kyle? Did you vote for Trump?
Hi, I did not. I just want to tell you like an app idea that I have.
I'm so sorry. Feel free to DM it to me on Instagram. And I do appreciate you for joining, but we are just looking for people to debate. So we're going to move on to our next guest, Kay. If you're one of the 3.9 thousand people in the TikTok live stream, make sure that we're
Hello?
tapping. What's up, Kay? Did you vote for Trump?
Dean, I love you. You're so handsome. I love your shirt. You look so handsome. I love your hair. Oh my god, your blue eyes are so beautiful.
We're going to move on to the next guest. We got Mo Nose loading up. If you're in that queue, make sure that it means that you voted for Trump, guys. If you're in that queue, make sure that it means you voted for Trump. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and why is that?
I mean, look at America is back, man.
America's back. S&P 500 is on a free fall. We've had the quickest drops in the stock market since the 2008 recession, and the Atlanta Fed is projecting negative GDP growth in the first financial quarter of 2025. Is America being back just a fucking suffering economy with a suffering consumer base?
Oh yeah, it's back. Give the man a chance to make it work.
Okay.
Y'all let
Okay,
y'all let Biden
can
and
I
Harris.
can I just ask you real quick, what's back specifically?
Are you not looking what's going on? What's happening?
No, I am looking, but I only see bad things. So what are the good things that are happening right
What's the bad things?
now? I just told you. Do you need me to go over them again?
You know, sitting here debating people, man, you ain't gonna win your gay people back, boy.
I'm pretty sure you just said something homophobic, but it was literally so intelligible and made no
Oh,
fucking sense.
that's fine with me. There's only two genders, right? You get it now?
I just want to clarify. Like, what you said made like no goddamn fucking sense, so you just left me.
You know, it make no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
You're a little boy that's sitting here and want to debate everybody, but you ain't gonna win nothing back, buddy. Your little gay friends ain't gonna make it back. You got it?
Okay, I'm.
Life is simple.
So,
As simple as that, buddy.
I just want to like clarify this. Conservative
Clarify
men
it.
think more about gay people
Uh-huh.
than gay people.
Okay. Your generation has a bunch of more gay people in your generation than any other generation, man.
Okay, so that's actually not true, surprisingly.
That is so true.
No, it's not. So what's special about the new generations is that we're just simply like more accepting of gay individuals, meaning that more individuals are likely to like come out of the closet and be open about their sexual orientation, which means.
And
that
then,
more
you
people
think that's
self-reflect.
normal? Do you think that's normal?
Yeah, I
To
do.
come out and say, "Oh yeah, you're a man, but you want to be a girl." Is that normal?
So now you're confusing gender identity and sexual orientation. So they're not related in any sense. Being gay means that. Wow, they got banned really quick. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next guest. Dude came up here, told us that America was back, lost the debate. Was like, oh, but gay people. We got banned. I'm happy that he lost access to his account. What's up? How old are you? Taylor. All right. Goodbye, Taylor. Guys, if you're MAGA, let me know down below in that channel. We'll get you up here for a conversation. Dude, what is going on with these guests today, man? What is going on with these guests today? Holy cow, bro. Rough day, rough day, rough day. And that's also our second day in the row getting a day ban on that DNC Dean account. I have a feeling like that account's going to be gone soon, unfortunately. But seriously, if you're one of the 4,000 people in the TikTok stream, just make sure that you're double tapping. You already know. What's going on, K3VOC? Did you vote for Trump?
No, Irish.
All right, bro.
From Ireland.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just make the rules of the live abundantly clear for everybody on YouTube. Sorry, not on YouTube, on TikTok. If you're in the guest requests, make sure that means that you voted for Trump. We're looking to debate people that we know voted for Trump. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. JP, were you the one that I was just debating on the other account before it got banned? JP, speak. Hello? JP? Bro, JP, where'd you go? Okay, guess he's not here. Bro, what's going on with the queue on this account? Strangeness, strangeness, strangeness. All right, guys, we got the next guest loading up in here. If you're in that queue, make sure that it means that you voted for Trump. Y'all already know. Here we go. What's up? Did you vote for Trump? Hello?
No, just wanted to say I love you.
I
Bye.
appreciate you for the love. I'm pretty sure that this account is not pushing out on that For You page because no one's in here to debate, which makes me think that we're just not pushing on that For You page. All right. What's up? Did you vote for Trump? Avery?
Hi. Oh my God.
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I've been requesting for so long. I can't believe I'm actually in this.
Well, Avery, I hope that you're having a good day. I appreciate you for your support, and I hope that you have a good rest
Thank
of your
you
day.
so much for everything.
Of course. I appreciate you for the love, coming up here and showing your appreciation. She was so very kind. But we are just looking for the debates. So we're going to get on to that next guest right now. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get Linda up here. Here we go.
Nigger, 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 nigger,
Another person
nigger,
speaking
nigger.
the N-word. They're muted.
What's up, my niggas?
I'm trying to kick them. Takes me a while to kick. I apologize. All right. Moving on to our next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I hope that this demonstrates, the political landscape in America today and how unable Trump supporters are to defend their views. Christian, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. What's going on, Leandre? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
All right, awesome, man. Why did you do that? Also, real quick, I'm so sorry. Susie, thank you for the $25 donation on Venmo. Thank you for the love, Susie. That is SUZY with the $25. I want to see at least 250 W Susies in the chat. So why did you vote for Trump?
Because he got a policy that I liked it.
Which one was it? Which policy?
The one where he shoves his head up his ass.
W troll. W troll. W troll. Moving on to the next guest. W troll. W troll. W troll. W troll. Dude's living his best life. What's up, Des? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
I was born in 2004.
In 12?
No.
2004?
So, Dean, are you a beta?
You were born in 2013.
No, you were born in 2013. Are you a beta?
Don't be asking those questions when you haven't even grown armpit hair yet, okay? Just focus on school. Get good grades. All right? Moving on to the next guest. Here we go, you guys. Just give us a minute. Just give us a minute. What's up? What's up, BBI? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
All right. How old are you?
18.
Great, 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 great. So why did you vote for Trump?
Because I'm a Christian and most of my family are Christian. I grew up Christian, and I think that Trump represents like Christianity, while Kamala, she doesn't really. Kamala, sorry. She doesn't really represent like Christianity. I've seen some clips of her like dismissing Christmas, and like I feel like
Bro, what?
as she's like, don't speak Merry Christmas or something like that.
No shot.
And then
No
she
shot.
just
I don't believe you.
look it up.
Feel free to give me a source so I can look it up.
I don't really have a source. I just seen it on TikTok.
Wasn't that wait? Wasn't that Melania that was like, like these damn Christmas celebrations. I just hate them so much. I'm not even gonna be here. They're so shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that Melania Trump
No.
said that.
Well, I don't really care about her, to be honest. I just care about the fact that Trump, he represents Christianity because obviously I'm not saying that he's like Jesus or anything, but like he represents like the Christian values, like
Like which
about,
ones?
well, like he just talks about Christianity and,
Oh, he talks about it. I have a question about the Book of Revelation. Have you ever read it?
no.
No, you haven't. So you're not a Christian, and you're trolling. Right?
I mean, you don't have to read the Bible to
Do
be
you
a
know?
Christian.
Do you know who the Antichrist is?
Joe Biden.
Yeah, get off the Okay. Yo, and Tony, thank you so much for the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat. I appreciate that. That's pretty funny. That's
The
pretty...
nigga, he loves child porn. Dean loves
It's
child.
the same kid once again.
Nigga.
It's still Henry Lathan. It's still Henry Lathan. Do your thing, chat. Do your thing. Moving on. We got Jordan loading up in. I'm probably about to end the stream for the day. Like, I'd preferably not like to hear shit like that on repeat. So, I mean, I'll probably end here soon. Not gonna lie. Vanessa, thank you for the $25 donation over on Venmo. Thank you so much, Vanessa. As well as Shannon, thank you so much for the $20 over on PayPal. And Shannon, I will make sure to read your message as well for you, Vanessa. Thank you, Shannon and Vanessa. Everybody, please show some love to Shannon and Vanessa. Thank you, guys. What's going on, Jordan? Did you vote for Trump?
I'm here to engage in a productive dialogue. I'm not here to troll or anything. I just want to talk to you because I feel like on the left we have an issue
Did you vote for
where
Trump?
I'm Australian, but we have an issue here in Australia.
Sorry, man. We're going to move on to that next guess. Y'all saying don't let him win as if I won't be back tomorrow. But in all reality, I probably won't end up ending today. What's up, Gentrell? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, they left. All right, we're going to go and do this because I don't think that this live is pushing out and we're not able to get anybody in here to debate. And hopefully 16 near 20 minutes of no debates prove that to you. So all that we're going to do is... Dude, someone in my comment section on YouTube just said, really, dude, you cut the guy off? Yes, I cut a liberal from Australia off on a live stream debating people that voted for Trump. I did. Oh my God, yo, Debbie, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Holy crap, Debbie. Everybody, please show some love to Debbie down below in that comment section right now. That is nuts. Thank you, Debbie. At least 500 W's for Debbie. In fact, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and restart the live on TikTok because this shit is not pushing out. And as soon as we get back in here, the first thing that I want y'all to do is spam W's for Debbie in that live chat. And I will be back in like 5 seconds. So WWs as soon as we get back. And then for everybody watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are awesome, quite frankly. We just ended on TikTok. Holy shit, before I go live, dude, these Trump supporters today are fucking idiots. They're so fucking stupid. It's been a little bit hard. But now we're going to go and get right back into the debates. Here we go, everybody. Here we go, you guys. I wish I could say that on TikTok, man. I actually think that TikTok should not restrict me from being able to express that belief of mine. Okay? All right. Yo, Robert, thank you so much for the $6 over on PayPal. I feel like I should be able to express that belief on TikTok. Okay? All right, guys, for everybody tuning right back into that TikTok, we need to try to break through what is seemingly a little bit of a shadow ban. You could help me break through by double tapping away on that phone screen, by sharing this live with a couple of friends or copying that link and spamming that chat. And now we're just going to go ahead and hop right back into the debates. I'd appreciate it if we kept the trolling to a minimum just for the stream and we kept it purely debates, quite frankly. And we're going to get that first guest of the day up right now. What is going on, Stacy? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you, Stacy?
I am 14.
Under 18. That's right. We got Riley loading up. Here we go. Make sure that we're double tapping. She said, hello. Hello. What's up, Riley? Did you vote for Trump? Miss Riley, quite frankly, did you vote for Trump? Riley is not here. Nowhere to be found. Okay, everybody. Double tap on that phone screen right now for me. Double tap. Here we go. Quite frankly,
Yo.
what is up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
6/21/06.
When you're driving on the road and you see a solid yellow line next to a dotted yellow line, what does that mean?
A solid yellow line. Like it's a passing lane?
For whom?
I mean, you have to like, which one is on the left, which one's on the right? Like, do I have the solid line or do they have the solid line?
They have the solid line.
Okay, then I can pass.
Okay, all right, I believe you. And why did you vote for Trump?
Okay, I voted for Trump. I just came up here for a question. You know that Caleb guy you guys used to debate?
No, I don't.
Caleb, he was always on with Parker.
Sorry, man, I do not remember Caleb.
No way, bro.
But why did you vote for Trump?
Dude, you're just gonna embarrass me, so I don't really want to get into it, but I
Okay.
just had that question for you.
Okay, see you, man. If you're in that queue, guys, make sure that you voted for Trump. Just looking for some debates. It looks like our live is finally pushing out for the first 4.7 people in the live. Okay, all right, never mind. I think that our live is getting botted right now. Unfortunate. Crystal, thank you for the $5 over on PayPal. Our viewership's going up too fast. I think somebody's botting views. All right. Oh, well. We're going to get that next guest, Ryan, up in the live literally right now. Yo, if you literally just scrolled into the stream, because I guess it shows like a new like 2.3 thousand people, say me down below in the comment section, because I want to see if that's bots or if like the live is just really sending out on the algorithm. Okay, it's very possible that live just started sending on the algorithm. Maybe I don't even, know the attraction to these things. The viewership went up so fast that I thought y'all were bots, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. You aren't bots. You aren't bots. What's up, Ryan? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 30 years old.
Perfect, man. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did vote for Trump.
All right. Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
I believe he was the best candidate for the job, and I like his pride for America. I mean, all the executive orders that he's made, it's so pro-American. I mean, I still think I made the best choice.
Oh, truly. Like, explain to me some of his pro-American policies so far in his term.
So he's established English again as the official language of the United States.
Super pro-America. I have a question. What is America?
A country.
A country. And why is establishing English as the official language of America very pro-American?
Because Americans' primary language is English.
Okay, so if something exists if something is represented of a majority of America, then it's a pro-American virtue.
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, so if you're saying that establishing English is the American language is pro-America because most people in America speak English, would you say that establishing white people is the American race is pro-America because majority of Americans are white?
No, he didn't establish that at all. That's not even part of the...
I'm asking you if he were to establish that, would that be pro-American?
No, I don't think he would ever establish anything. I don't think anybody would establish anything like that.
So then why is it pro-America to establish English as the American language?
Because it was our language from day one. And I mean, there's other ways that he's pro-American. I mean, he renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America just because we have the right to do so.
Bro, are you serious?
He's definitely the pro-American. Yeah.
Like these things would be like so fucking hard if I was just so stupid. Like, okay, when is he going to start focusing on increasing the quality of life for the average American? When is he going to drop prices? When is he going to try to guide us out of a near recession that he's put us in? When is he going to like respond and acknowledge the fact that we've had the quickest free falls in the stock market since the 2008 recession? Like, I think the fact that he is advocated for economic policy, blanket tariffs on our allies that have had very negative repercussions on the American economy, not done anything about them, but rather spent his time renaming the Gulf of Mexico and making English the official language of our country, demonstrates that he's not for the American people.
So he's also been doing everything that you just said, but you got to give him a little more than 3 months to fix what Biden messed up in 4 years.
Okay, please tell me what Biden did to cause the Atlanta Fed to only start projecting a recess in the American GDP once Donald Trump started implementing his policy.
He cut the oil from Russia.
Wait, whoa, whoa. He did that a very long time ago when Russia started its invasion of Ukraine, and I agree with that decision. Do you think that we should sanction countries that violate humanitarian rights and ethnically cleanse other countries?
I believe yes, if I understood that correctly.
Okay, so then you agree with Biden's sanctions on Russia because they're ethnically cleansing and invading Ukraine.
Oh, then no, I don't agree. No.
Okay, so you don't think that America should have sanctioned Nazi Germany?
Correct.
So you disagree with America's involvement in World War II?
No, incorrect.
So you're not okay with sanctioning Nazi Germany, but you're okay with invading Nazi Germany. Why?
No, I'm not okay with invading. So I think you're twisting my words a little
Or
bit.
fighting Nazi Germany. Are you okay with fighting Nazi Germany?
So let me clear it up for you.
Can I just have a
Basically,
yes or no? Were you okay with America's involvement in World War II insofar as fighting Nazi Germany?
I can't answer definitively because I don't know enough of the information about World War II. You know.
I think all the facts you need to know to reach that conclusion was that Hitler was a genocidal maniac who killed 12 million people, and any force from other countries against Hitler and Nazi Germany to end the genocide and the Holocaust was good.
Okay, and so.
Do you agree?
Yeah. Are you
Okay,
trying
wait.
to?
Okay, so if you agree with any force from other countries to end the Holocaust, you would be okay with sanctioning Nazi Germany to pressure them into ending their human rights violations, right?
So it's like a double-sided question. I mean, to say you want me to say yes, which is true, but there's the other side of the coin where you're basically kind of making me admit that you want that there's similarities between Hitler and Trump, which there's not.
No, you're not even tracking. I'm not comparing Hitler or Nazi Germany to Trump. I'm comparing Hitler and Nazi Germany to Russia. And we'll get to the comparison. I just need you to agree to this part first. Can you first agree that you would agree with sanctions on Nazi Germany to try to pressure them into ending their human rights violations?
No.
Okay, why not?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pro-life. You know, I don't want.
Wouldn't anybody that's pro-life be okay with trying to pressure a country that's genociding life into stopping the genocide of life?
Right, which is what we're doing.
So you would be okay with sanctioning Nazi Germany then, right?
To stop the killing.
Right, yeah, sanctioning Nazi Germany to attempt to economically pressure them into stopping the Holocaust.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so you're okay with sanctioning goods from countries that are committing human rights violations to try to pressure them into stopping, right?
To save lives.
Right, and that's exactly what sanctions on Russia are. Russia's violating the human rights of Ukrainians, ingressing onto their territory, invading their country, killing their people, and sanctioning Russia is just trying to economically coerce them into either stopping or at least not having more coal burning the fire of their economy to fund more weapons, ammunition, and boots on the ground. So,
okay,
theoretically, you do agree with sanctioning Russia.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so then why did you tell me that Biden sanctioning Russia was a bad thing?
No, I said, so what Biden's response to Russia was with shutting down the gas line. That's what I disagreed with Biden for.
Wait, what gas line did he shut down? He just stopped the importation of Russian oil, as did every other country in Europe.
Right. That pipeline.
What pipeline?
I may need to look it up, but yeah, he shut down the Russian pipeline to.
I think that you're talking about the Nord Stream, right?
It was North Louisiana. It was not North Louisiana. North American. It was like northeast, southwest, about northwest America. That's where the pipeline.
Wait, why would there be a Russian pipeline in North America?
So Russia owned it.
Are you talking about the Keystone XL pipeline?
Yeah, that one.
Russia didn't own the Keystone XL. Canada did. I mean, you just have to go to KeystoneXL.com. They'll tell you it's Canadian owned.
Okay. Well, then in that case, then I had my facts mixed up. So why did Biden shut that one down?
A little bit. Well, he just executed on an order from the Supreme Court as they ruled it to be unconstitutional as it ingressed upon indigenous land, which I agreed with. I just want to ask you real quick. Do you agree with Donald Trump's tariffs on Canada?
Yeah, I do.
Do you understand that Donald Trump tariffing Canada reduces the amount of oil that we get from Canada?
Yes, I do.
But you still think it was an okay thing to do?
Yes.
Didn't you just condemn Biden shutting down the Keystone XL because it reduced the amount of oil that we got from Canada?
Yes, but did you see the response from Canada from the tariffs that we threatened against them?
Yeah, they responded with force and counter tariffs to hurt us, which had much more negative implications than Canada not responding with anything when we shut down the Keystone XL.
But did you hear their latest response?
I
think it came out yesterday.
I don't know. What did they say?
So they said that. Oh, one second. I have a customer walking in. 1 second.
Bro, you're on shift talking like this?
Always 1 second.
Dude. Okay, well, we're gonna get another guest up here while he's, I guess, helping his customer. Being on shift and talking like that is crazy work, bro. Absolutely crazy work. Everyone just give us a minute. Yo, I'm actually, I don't know if like there's actually 8.8 thousand people in the live over here on TikTok. Like, I know that like, 9,000 people in a live is like pretty typical for me, but it just grew way too fast. Katie, thank you for the galaxy. So if you're one of like the 9,000 people in here, like, wait, I know what to do. I want to do like a poll in the chat because I think the live's getting botted, personally speaking, because like the viewer list just grew way too fast. But go ahead and continue, Ryan. Give this like any response. Typically, like about a quarter of the people in the stream will respond to these quick polls. So just give this quick poll any response. If it gets like 2,000 to 3,000 responses, then the viewership is real. But go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, I wanted a quick question. Charlie Kirk. Are you a fan?
No, I'm not a fan of Charlie Kirk. And Amanda, thank you so much for the $10 on PayPal saying, can I turn up the mic a little bit? I know it's quiet on YouTube. There's not much I could do about it because it's being ported through my phone. That's why I usually like to go live from YouTube Studio, but there's nothing I could do. Now, what do you want to know about, Mr. Smile over there, Mr. Charlie Kirk?
So I watched a few of his videos, and I watched between him and Parker, and where Parker walked off. Why did he do that? Because it seemed like the debate was going well.
Are you talking about the one in person?
No, there was a crowd.
Was it in person, as in Parker was standing at a microphone outside or on the set of Jubilee?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
because Charlie Kirk kicked him. He said that he was done talking to Parker and he wanted to move on to the next person.
No, well, we must be talking about different ones.
No, we're not talking about different ones. I know every single time that Parker's had an encounter with Charlie Kirk. He's had 2 encounters with Charlie Kirk. His first encounter was on Jubilee, and his second encounter was, last week in person. So it is the case that we are talking about the same thing. So do you have any other reasons why you thought that Donald Trump was a better presidential candidate than Kamala Harris, or no?
1 second.
Okay, man, I'm going to go let you deal with your customers, man. No worries, no hard feelings. What's going on, JP? Did he vote for Trump? All right, looks like JP's not here, so we're going to move on to the next guest, everybody. Everyone, do just kind of give us a minute, y'all. Everyone, do just kind of give us a minute. What's going on, JP? Did he vote for Trump? Sorry, Homeland, did he vote for Trump?
I did.
All right, awesome. Why did you do that?
Man, I voted Democrat probably 8 years prior to that.
Trev, thank you for the $10 super chat over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Okay.
And man, it's just the way they were steering the country. It just I felt like I really didn't have a choice.
Okay, true. So please tell me, what was one bad policy the Biden-Harris administration passed?
It was more about Kamala for me.
Kamala
So
Harris. What was one bad policy the vice president passed? Apparently,
it was not her passing; it was what she was running on and not really standing for.
sure. What
So
was one bad
I'm in the
policy she
Texas
ran on?
market. What's that?
What's one bad policy she ran on?
I just don't feel like she had a solid policy. Period.
Wait, so you didn't think that that her tax policy, insofar as granting tax cuts to 100 million American workers in the low and the middle class to reduce income inequities, when we're currently at pre-French Revolution levels of income inequities, would also
Sure,
be
I think it's
self-sufficient?
great idea. I just don't see her implementing.
Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Wait, that was one of the solid policies that you think that that was a great idea that she ran on, that she would have implemented.
Sure. So let me be clear. So I don't disagree with the policies. I just don't feel like they can get them passed or done because we have, 12 of the last 16 years we've been under Democratic leadership.
I don't understand this argument. Donald Trump is going to get his tax cuts passed. They were more expensive than Kamala Harris's, and they were worse than Kamala Harris's. So I bet Kamala Harris could get her tax policy passed. And I don't think the fact that we've had Democrats in office a lot in the last 16 years changes that. I'm really confused.
Yeah, I'm just
like in my mind, I'm going to be honest here.
Sure.
The argument that you're making to me, Lexi, thank you for the $5 on Venmo, is like me saying that Donald Trump won't be able to get this policy passed because of Nixon. You know?
That's fair.
That's just
fair.
kind of like incoherent. Like, what am I saying? What does it mean? Type shit.
Sure, Dean. Listen, Dean, I'm not saying like I'm standing on some soapbox that I'm happy with the decision I had to make. I'm telling you that this is where I feel like a lot of Americans are at this crossroad of making very difficult decisions. So I'm in Texas, okay? So when you tell the Americans that you're going to build 3 million houses, you're going to do all this welfare policy.
What's
and you've
welfare
been
policy?
So these tax bills where you're going to give a credit for the first year, $6,000. You're going to overturn. Yeah, it's just been promised over and over and over, and it just does not appear that it ever comes to fruition. And it's always the argument that, well, the Republicans block it. The Republicans block it, and it just.
Wait, Biden and Harris were more effective at passing the policy they promised than Trump in his first administration.
I don't have a problem with Biden. I don't.
You just said that Democrats have been unable to pass policy. Biden and Harris, the Democrats, were more effective at passing the policy they promised compared to Trump.
Yeah, which ones?
Which ones? The PACT
Specifically
Act.
for you.
Specifically the PACT Act. Specifically the Infrastructure Bill. Specifically the Chips and Science Act.
Yeah, how did that benefit us?
I mean, we rebounded the quickest from the negative economic implications outset by COVID out of any other country.
Yeah, because we
G7,
flushed
so
a
I'd say
bunch of
quite
money
well.
into the market, right?
That was a big part of it, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, sure, we can print our own money and we can flush markets, but
So
I mean,
then
that's not a
what are-
long-term solution.
What are you saying?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, man.
Does anybody so if Biden was elected, he would have been able to get his tax policy passed because you said that you liked Biden. But if Kamala Harris was elected, he wouldn't have been able to get her
I think
tax
a
policy
younger
passed?
Biden for sure. It's unfortunate.
Okay, so why would Biden be able to get his tax policy passed, but Kamala Harris wouldn't?
I'm not for sure that Biden would be able to either. I'm just saying.
But they
we
were
are in
literally more effective at passing policy than Trump. Like, I'll give you the best example ever. Donald Trump promised the infrastructure bill every week, all 4 years, okay? Biden got it done in his first 3 months with a worse split in Congress than Trump. Even, like, the Trump wall, right?
Sure.
Biden was going to pass more of the Trump border wall than Trump did if Trump didn't shoot it down. The Democrats are more effective at passing policy.
So you would say they're
than
ineffective then
Republicans.
because they can't get the policy done because they're being blocked by an elder president that's no longer holding, right?
As it would relate to the bipartisan border bill, I do not think that would make them ineffective or less effective at all. I just think that makes Trump evil.
Possibly, yeah.
So okay, let's do this. Let's see who's more effective at drafting policy. You name a piece of legislation that Donald Trump promised and then influenced get passed during his first 4 years. Then I'll do the same for Biden and Harris. Take it away. Ban for ban, policy for policy. Let's fucking go.
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
So we're going to see if the Democrats or Republicans are more effective at passing policy. We're going to do this by evaluating
Hey,
the policy passed under
I'm
Biden
not.
and Harris's
Listen, my
administration.
argument, Dean. I think we're missing each other on the argument, and I think this conversation and you and others pushing these conversations are very productive, and I think it's great for the nation. But what I'm saying is that it felt like we needed to take a different direction and try something different.
Yep.
I'm not sure that it's going to be positive, and this may be a very terrible mistake in 2 years. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
So you have to tell me why.
So it's the American first policy, the appearance of. Now, if it's going to be passed, only time will tell if this is actually going to come to fruition or not.
Donald Trump doesn't appear as an American first candidate. He called for the termination of the American Constitution and tried to rig the outcome of the last American presidential election.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I don't know how much of that I agree with you on.
Donald Trump admitted to trying to rig the outcome in 2020, and Donald Trump called
In which way?
for the termination. He said that he sent fake slates of electorates to 7 key swing states that Biden won to send votes back to Congress saying that Trump won. He admitted it in court.
Sure. And listen, Dean, you're well versed in doing
Very.
this every day.
On this topic, I
don't.
definitely am, yeah.
Sure. And if you say it, then I'll go with it. I'm just telling you from when you have to win over people that don't have time to study up on policy every single day, right? You have to be able to appeal to the everyday Americans. And I just don't feel like the Democrats have done a great job of doing that effectively.
Okay, so you're saying that Donald Trump was a better candidate because he appealed to the average everyday American better?
I think in a lot of ways, yes. I'm not saying it's a perfect solution. Listen, I don't think we had two great solutions
Well,
here.
listen, I want to
mean,
clarify. I'd say whoever wins an election at that point in time better appeal to the average American. Who won 2020?
Biden.
Who was the better presidential candidate in your eyes in 2020?
At the time in 2020, I would have said Biden.
What about now?
2020 Biden, yes.
Oh, okay. What about before that? Trump or Hillary?
Oof. Trump.
Okay, so you just literally think whoever wins the election was a better candidate. So if Kamala Harris won the election, you'd be saying that Kamala Harris was a better candidate.
No, I just.
So then your argument's invalid because you literally just told me that the only reason you think that Donald Trump was a better candidate was because apparently he better appealed to the American people. Obviously, if Kamala Harris won, she would have better appealed to the American people. Then also, isn't it funny that out of the last 3 Democrats that have ran, obviously the man was a better choice, and obviously the 2 women weren't.
You could probably make that argument.
So tell me why Trump is preferable.
I don't know if America's ready for that.
Tell me why
that.
Trump is. Oh, okay. You just admit to it. I thought I was gonna have.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought I was gonna have to like run you down a little bit of a train of logic there. But
No, you're gonna get. Hey, listen, you're gonna get it straight from
No,
me.
you'll just admit to it. Okay.
Sure.
So why?
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying that I think America is in that.
Yeah. Why do you think that men are better at being the president?
I don't agree with it. I just said that. I don't agree with that. I think America does though.
So then
Or
why do you think that Trump,
not all of America, but I think
so then
there's
why
a
do you
great
think that
portion.
Trump was better than Hillary and Kamala Harris, but not better than Biden?
I think just is it Kamala or
Kamala?
I don't want to say it incorrectly. I'll just say Harris. I just don't think she ran on any solid policy. I just don't.
Bro,
that's just for me, man.
Homeland.
Yeah.
When you first joined this live, I asked you why you voted for Trump. What did you say to me?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember, buddy.
I do. You told me
Okay.
that you don't think that Kamala Harris ran on any solid policy. What did I say back?
Remind me.
I explained to you that she did, and I described how her tax policy was solid policy. And then what did you say after
And
that?
I just don't think she's going to be effective.
And what did you say after that? You said, okay, Dean, I agree. That's solid policy. So you've already conceded that position. So
Correct.
why are you reasserting?
I
the
just don't
position
think she would
that
be
you already
great at
conceded?
implementing it because we seem to always be gridlocked or. So, for instance, one that I could speak more intelligently on would be 3 million houses, right? So how is exactly would she be able to do that?
By offering a $25,000 subsidy to first-time homebuyers specifically for new construction, which would incentivize more developers to go out there and develop.
Okay.
That's exactly how she'd be able to do that. But I like to.
Yeah,
no, I
but
like
that's
to clarify.
backfired every time we've done this. So.
Okay, when?
So what's the average house
No,
would
no,
you
I want you
say?
to answer my question. You said that this has backfired in the past. Give me an
No, no, no,
example
no.
of offering a
Different,
subsidy to first-time home buyers for new
different,
houses.
different incentives have gone. We've done first-time buyers, which is a great system, but you pay more on the back end. You know,
Wait, what does
I
that
don't
mean?
know.
You pay more in the back end. What does that even mean?
Interest.
You pay more
You
interest
get
if
robbed
you have
on
a
interest.
subsidy compared to no subsidy?
It helps you on the front end, but not on the back end. So in the 30-year note, it does not.
Actually, it would because you have less principal.
If you're paying down your principal, sure.
Yeah, with a $25,000 subsidy, you have less principal to pay interest on.
That 25 grand would go for your deposit, right?
Right, which means that you have $25,000 of less principal than you would have had if you didn't have the subsidy.
So if you have 10,000 in closing costs,
Bro, if you have a subsidy for $25,000, that means that you're paying $25,000 less on the principal for purchasing a house compared to if you didn't have the subsidy.
sure.
If you have $25,000 less in principal, are you going to pay more in interest or less in interest?
If you're taking 25 off the cut, then it would be less, yes. If that's the way that it's structured, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would you say the average
So
house build would be?
I don't
300,000?
I don't know. Completely irrelevant. Because you told me that she didn't run on any solid policy. I explained to you how her tax policy was solid. What's your counter argument?
Man, I can't really argue the tax policy. That's not going to be
Okay, so then why was a
you-
$25,000 subsidy for first-time buyers buying newly developed properties not solid?
I think it's a good idea. I just don't know how well it would work. So if
Okay, why are
can
you
can we
unconvinced
just
about how
agree
it would
that
work?
like a house is 300,000?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Okay.
So just for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
So 300,000
Yeah.
times 3 million. What is that?
3 billion. Wait, no, more. Way
Yeah.
more. 3 trillion.
So where's all that money going to come from?
From people buying the houses?
But you're buying.
What?
You have to fund the build, right? So you're incentivizing builders to.
Oh, 300,000. Sorry, 9 trillion. I'm so bad at math today.
So am I, dude.
I first said
It's-
3 billion, then I said 3 trillion. 9 trillion. Sorry, guys.
I've had a
that's my
long
fault.
week. I've been moving all day, so I'm not like it. I'm not.
Okay,
firing on all
so you
cylinders
think
here.
that our government is paying $9 trillion to build the houses?
No. What
No.
I'm saying, it depends on the area, and 300 is very, very kind.
So once again, the government is not paying for the
Sure.
entirety of the house. They're paying for the $25,000 for the subsidy.
If they got it passed, sure, yes.
So then why are you asking where the $9 trillion that is the total price of these houses is going to come from?
Because we have to lend that money,
You have to
which is backed
lend-
by
so-
who?
So banks lend people money to get
Which are
mortgages,
backed by who?
and
Which are backed by who?
mortgages
government.
can be backed by the government. Okay.
All first-time buyers are backed by the government.
Okay. What's your point?
So that would be $9 trillion that we would have to fund. If that's the number, I'm not saying that's the number. I'm just going off of what we agreed here.
So first of all, not every first-time homebuyer uses an FHA loan, so that's false. So we'll start there.
So what would be the criteria of utilizing this? Because they're not just going to give it to a third, fourth time buyer because people would abuse it, right?
They're only going to give. Also, it's 900 billion, not 9 trillion. I'm so sorry.
Yep,
I don't know
that's
extra
fine.
zero though. I'm so bad at math today. They're gonna give the $25,000 subsidy to first-time home buyers.
Okay.
Buying
So it's
newly
only first-time
developed
buyers then,
properties.
right?
Right.
Okay. So we're still going to have to back those. So those are all first-time buyers, which are backed by.
Not every first-time home buyer uses an FHA. They could also get a loan through private equity.
Yeah, sure. But that's the whole reason anybody's going to utilize that system is to take advantage of the
subsidy,
the lower interest rates, right?
Subsidy.
Like, so I think they cut
Not
it by
all
like,
of the time.
but we could agree like 90%,
Okay,
80.
and isn't that a good thing?
I think it's a great thing. I just
So
don't
that
know
we have
how
more
it.
people going out there and buying new houses on
Sure.
FHAs. That's a good thing.
Dean, I think we're not disagreeing on the policy.
So,
I
so
just
then
don't
why
see
is
how
the policy not good?
It's good policy. I just don't see them getting it passed. And we've
Okay, why?
I don't know. That's kind of why I'm
So you're
here
just
to talk.
assuming that they want to be able to get it passed. Why do you think that she want to be able to get it passed?
I just think that for me, that we get a lot of promises and not a lot of delivery.
Biden and Harris were better at delivering than Trump. So if your argument is you didn't vote for Harris because you didn't think she'd be able to deliver, she delivered better in the last 4 years than Trump delivered in his first 4 years.
What merits are you using for that?
I'm using the policy that they promised and passed. Like I said, let's play a little game. Do you like games?
Not really. I mean,
Well, we're going to
this
play
is
a
not
game
my
today.
best day, but sure.
So we're going to go back and forth, ban for ban, policy for policy. I'm going to name a policy that Biden and Harris promised to get passed, then passed. And then you're going to name a policy that Trump promised to get passed, then passed. Okay? We're going to see
I'm gonna
who's
lose.
better at fulfilling their promises.
Oh, I'm going to lose on this one. Go ahead.
One bill that they promised to get passed and did was the infrastructure bill. Your turn.
Does it matter which term?
During his first term.
Okay. CARES Act.
CARES Act?
Or no. What was it? You may fact check me on that one.
So the CARES Act was a response to COVID. So that was not a bill that he promised, but I guess you could consider it anyways. Okay, and I'll just hit you back with Biden's response to COVID, the Affordable Care Act. That's crazy. His $1.9 trillion stimulus bill.
Didn't that start under Trump though?
No, they just both passed separate stimulus bills.
Okay.
Okay, so your turn again.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Yeah, see, you can only name one fucking bill that Donald Trump influenced to get passed through Congress.
Listen, if
which
I
was
had
a
my
necessity
notes,
and required because of the pandemic, but I was able to name the PACT Act, the Chips and Science Act, the infrastructure bill, his $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. Okay, and there's just 4. I'm sure there's a couple other that I can name. So what this demonstrates is that Biden and Harris were better at fulfilling their promises than Trump. So why did you think that Kamala Harris was less likely to fulfill her promises than Trump?
Was it the Jobs Act? There's another one, I think.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. You're right. So there's 2.
Okay, so back on you.
I named 4.
Shit.
Dude. So why do you,
appropriations?
Why do you think appropriation bills are passed through Congress quarterly? So why do you think that that Kamala Harris was going to be less likely to pass the bills she promised than Trump?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a gut thing, man. I
It's
started
a gut
this
thing?
out.
Wait.
Sure,
It's a gut
listen.
thing? Well, I have a question. What's the logical difference between a white supremacist saying that white people are superior to black people because it's a gut thing, and you saying that Kamala Harris was less likely to pass her policy because it's a gut thing? What's the logical
wasn't sold,
distinction?
man. I can't
what's
like
the
really
logical
verbalize
distinction
it to
between
you.
those two thought processes?
I don't know, man.
If you can't tell me the difference between you and a white supremacist, don't you think it's likely that you're in the wrong?
I feel like I'm getting walked into something here. I'm telling you from and I think what you do here is great, and I like listening. I'm telling you that in a lot of people's opinion, in the circles that we run, the Democrats have had a really
I want to ask you a
difficult.
question. No, I just disproved that. Is it because she's a woman?
Well, it's not. You disproved it, but
Is it because she's a woman?
but Trump's in office, so if he's such a terrible candidate,
if you're
and
gonna
you
be
wipe the floor, right?
If you're gonna be, is it because she's a woman?
I've already conceded that's possible. Sure.
Jesus Christ. Okay, why are men better at leading than women?
I don't agree with that.
Well, then why would you vote for a man over a woman because a woman's a woman? You're driving me up a fucking wall here.
I didn't vote for that reason.
I feel like you're goddamn dude, I feel like a fucking therapist. You cannot say that, yeah, it's possible that I voted against Kamala Harris because she's a woman, but I don't think that men are better at leading than women. I don't think that a man
So are you
president
asking
is better
for
than a
my
president that's a
personal
woman.
opinion, or
well,
are you
then
thinking-
why is it the case?
What are you
that that
asking
is-
for?
I'm asking you why you think Donald Trump's a better presidential candidate than
I've
Kamala
already laid
Harris.
that out to you. I've already laid that out to you.
No, you fucking haven't. The only thing that you've told me so far is that you didn't think that she ran on strong policy. Then I demonstrated how her policy was strong, and then you conceded. Then you told me that you thought, well, you thought that she was less likely to get it done than Trump. And then I demonstrated to you, based upon her track record, that she was able to get more done as a vice president of our country in the last 4 years than Trump was able to get done as the president for his 4 years. So what the fuck is the argument? Another little gut feeling? Your fifis?
Hey, you know, fuck it, maybe.
Ah! Facts over feelings, buddy.
Hey.
Loser. Moving on to the next guess. All right. Facts over feelings, bud. Facts over feelings. We got Payola loading up in. And yo, oh my God. Yo, MENG. Thank you so much for the $50 YouTube super chat over on YouTube. Saying liberal Spider-Man. Man, love your work. I'm excited to see you continue to grow. Keep up the great work. MENG, that is literally so kind of you. Thank you so much for the $50 as well as a kind message. I want everybody to show some love to MENG in that live chat right now. That is literally so kind of you. Thank you so much. Base. Thank you so much. Payola, what's up? Did he vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
All right, Payola, why did you do that? Also, am I pronouncing your name right?
Yeah, you are. Most
Great.
American people do it like that.
Okay, awesome. Take it away.
I kind of feel like he's a better president just because of his certain morals. I wouldn't say all morals because not everyone is perfect. Everyone has their bad factors, even Kamala. Like, for example, a lot of immigrants came in when the border was open during Biden and Kamala's term, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And me being a Hispanic, living in the Hispanic community, I could see that at one point it's good because, yeah, opportunities, but a lot of them came with bad intentions as well. And I've seen it in first person.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes.
So natural-born U.S. citizens are 2 times more likely to commit violent crimes than undocumented migrants.
So that means all Americans, correct?
Yeah, like
Since we are
natural-born
considered Americans.
citizens, yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's true because most crimes for immigrants can't be reported since they can't even find them in the system, right? So who are they going to report to?
So when an undocumented migrant is accused and arrested for a crime, they're then documented.
No, I'm talking about a case, let's say you're at a club, right? Normal.
Uh-huh.
A Hispanic undocumented person comes up, does something illegal, let's say punches on a woman.
Yeah.
If he leaves that section, how are you going to find that man? He's not in the system. You don't know his plate. You could describe him.
That's also very true for U.S. citizens. If a U.S. citizen like sexually abuses a woman in a club, then quickly gets away, how are you going to find the U.S. citizen?
With a description in the system, they could analyze other people, but with an immigrant that has never been documented.
I think you overestimate the abilities that our police forces have.
It could be, but with the technology nowadays, do you really think that's impossible with all the AI and all the...
I don't think that local police forces have access to the ability to be able to attack with facial recognition. I don't think that, no.
Okay, it's a thought. You're valid. It's a thought.
JA, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. Used to be a gay Republican, but I'm glad to have found you. Bro, WJA, let's go. WJA. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Paolo.
What are your beliefs about men joining women's sports?
Okay, well, first of all, we cannot talk about trans individuals in the life. You'll get banned, I'll get banned. We just can't do it. But hopefully 10 people in the NCAA was not the biggest reason you voted for Trump. I do want to ask you a question, though, because you told me that you voted for Trump because of his morals. How moral is a rapist?
Do we have evidence that it hasn't happened on the other end as well? Like,
wait, you're asking for... Whoa. So you're saying you're asking for evidence that something hasn't happened?
No, I'm asking for evidence that Kamala hasn't done anything in any kind of way that's illegal.
Okay.
Accent, I'm sorry.
So let's use your logic, because you're now saying that you have to be able to prove a negative claim. Like, in order for me to not just believe that Donald Trump is a rapist because it was proven in court, but to use that as a reason to vote for another candidate over him, I'd also have to have evidence that the other candidate didn't rape an individual. So
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
you are asking me to give you evidence that Kamala Harris isn't a rapist, yeah?
I'm asking to give me evidence that Kamala Harris is actually like mentioned all the time that she is the perfect woman candidate. When most of the time when she communicated, she would always start off with, I'm a middle class. I understand my people, but I'm not sure she ever lived through food stamps or ever lived in a one parent household that she actually felt a true struggle, not just, oh, I'm late on the bill. Okay,
Okay,
two
so
days later.
I have a question. Which candidate was closer in proxy to like low income Americans that experience
Give me 1 second.
that experience a reliance on food stamps? Kamala Harris or the child of a billionaire?
The one that's actually able to run a business and see where money runs and comes into, I think that would be a better candidate than.
So I just want to clarify. You think that Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk are closer in proxy to low income Americans than Kamala Harris or me?
I think Kamala has nothing to do with low income because
Answer my question. Answer my question. Seriously. Who's closer in proxy to low income Americans? Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, or Kamala Harris?
Okay, so why is there 4 examples for the other one and 1 example for Kamala? Add other examples that are similar to Kamala so we can make a valid, equal argument because you're listing 4 rich people and 1 person
Just choose
in
any
middle
of them.
class.
Just choose any. The name doesn't matter insofar as the representation of the point. Because I asked you who you thought was closer in proxy to low-income Americans, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, the son of a billionaire. And then you said, well, you think that the businessman Trump is closer in proxy to low-income Americans. Well, I mean, we have other very successful businessmen like Jeff Bezos. So is Jeff Bezos closer in proxy to low-income Americans than Kamala Harris?
I'm sorry, you're muted. I got a call. Repeat yourself.
Is Jeff Bezos closer in proxy to low-income Americans than
I
Kamala
don't know who
Harris?
Jeff Bezos is.
The founder of Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think he would know anything because all he does is sell products.
Right. All he is like a very rich old guy, right? But so is
Made
Trump,
one
and that's kind of my
company, yeah.
point. Trump is literally a
He's
billionaire.
been president before, so I feel like he has some political, understanding, no?
Okay, so during his first presidency, what did he do for low-income Americans?
So, when everyone was going through COVID and couldn't pay their bills, a lot of people complained that we got a check. But if we wouldn't have got a check, what would have been our outcome then? That we were broke and couldn't pay our bills. So my question is how is it good? How is it bad we got money? But if we wouldn't have got money, that would also have been bad for us, no?
So I want to clarify. The only thing that you could name that Donald Trump did good for low-income Americans was stimulus checks?
To be completely honest, at that time, I was in, I think, high school still. And what happened during that term, since I didn't see everything, during that time, I actually did support, who was it at that time? Was it Biden?
Okay, so who's better for low and middle class Americans, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
So how is Donald Trump better for low and middle class Americans when his tax policy and his economic policy as a whole, factoring tariffs into account, hurt anybody that's making under $395,000 per year? Meanwhile, Kamala Harris's tax policy only benefited 100 million American workers in the low and the middle class.
Was it during her term or was it Biden's term? Because
This was
y'all
the policy
get,
that she ran on for her term, given that she won the presidency.
but she didn't win.
I know, but that doesn't change the policy that she ran on and how it would compare to Trump's.
Okay, so you're telling me your point of view is a promise she made, not something she actually established?
Yes, because when you run for the presidency, all that you have is promises because you're not president yet.
Okay, but
I mean, like, for instance, I have a question. What's your argument that Donald Trump is better for low and middle class Americans compared to Kamala Harris? Is it off of promises he's made or things he's already done?
Well, in executive order,
Yeah, please convince me that he's already done things that demonstrates he's better for low and middle class Americans compared to Kamala Harris. I would love to hear it. By the way, I can't hear you when you're on pause.
I don't know why my phone keeps pausing. It's heating up right now.
So why do you think that Donald Trump is better for low and middle class Americans compared to Harris?
Just because he was establishing freedom of speech again. I feel like that would have helped a lot of low income because a lot of us face harassment from the police force.
Whoa. What has Donald Trump done to reduce the harassment faced by low-income Americans at the hands of the police? What has he done to reduce that? Maybe pardoning the violent January 6 offenders that beat cops up and discrediting our criminal justice system, maybe scared cops so they're just less likely to harass people as a whole. Is that what he did?
That is one thing he did, yeah, that I've been aware of.
Continue. Okay, there's one thing.
So why do you believe Kamala was the best candidate then?
But no. I want you to continue. What are the other things that he did apart from being like pro police brutality that reduce the police's harassment of low income Americans? No, please tell me. Yeah, guys, let's go. MAGA is pro police brutality to reduce harassment of low income Americans.
I didn't see Kamala do anything for it either, though. Like, a lot of things were happening in her. Because to be honest, Biden for a term, for a point, he wasn't actually making any plans because everyone saw his condition, right? So towards the end of the four-year term, Kamala took charge, right?
So
I'm sorry if I have an accent. I can't. I can't.
Wait. Okay, if it's genuinely accent, all is good. Say comma. La.
Kamala.
Perfect.
I don't want to say it like a robot.
You just want to say Harris?
Yeah, Harris is way better. Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh yeah, you were asking me why I think that Harris was a better presidential candidate compared to Trump.
No, you had stopped me to ask me another question while I was answering that one. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, the main question that I'd like you to answer is why you thought that Donald Trump was better for the average everyday American or low-income Americans compared to Harris.
Well, to be honest, mine was more from a religious point of view, just because I felt during this term there was a lot of things going on that was attacking the Christian community, like taking out the Bible, but they put other, implementing other things into the school, which is like, everything is equal. Why are certain beliefs, which you said I can't say because, you might get canceled or whatever, but beliefs about the Bible can't be free.
Beliefs about the Bible can be free, and they are free under freedom of religion. What are you talking about?
Freedom of religion you practice at your own home, but are you telling me that, for example, me as a Christian, if I wear a Christian shirt and walk into a certain area, I'm going to get harassed. And I'm not even lying. I'm going to get harassed just because, oh, that's fake. Oh, correct. And it's by a certain community every time.
What does this have to do with the Biden-Harris administration at all? In the same way, you have the freedom to express your religion by wearing a T-shirt. Others have the freedom to tell you that they disagree with your religion. Isn't that just like another pillar of freedom of speech and freedom of expression? If you have the freedom to express pro-Christian sentiment,
no, freedom of speech is not freedom to harass a person. Because if I'm walking down the street, some random person comes and starts telling me I'm wrong and telling me that's stupid in my face, that's not harassment, right? That's just.
Wait, I have a question. Do you think that Christians are oppressed in America?
I do at this point, yeah.
So then why hasn't the 77% Christian Congress or all of the presidents that have ever, served this country, which have all been Christian, done anything about it?
Because one thing is saying you're Christian and one thing is following the Bible and acting on it. Because a lot of people state that and they give bad fame to Christians because, oh, Christians are judging, Christians are this. There are bad people in every kind of community, so not all Christians are bad. And
do you think that Donald Trump is one of those people that just says he's Christian but isn't actually? Or do you think he's a true Christian?
From certain things he says, it could seem he's Christian, but only, and everyone's going to hate this comment, but the only one that would really know if he's a Christian is God, because I can't see his heart. I don't understand his heart. I don't know what happens behind closed doors.
He told us what happens behind closed doors. In a C-SPAN interview in 2018, he said he's never had to ask God for forgiveness in a day in his life for anything, ever.
Okay, so you're telling me from 2018 to 2025, there could have been a change in his heart that he became Christian? Like, people can't change their religion?
I think that change is possible, but it definitely didn't happen.
I don't like to judge if someone is a Christian or not. Like, I just
because, bro, I mean, like, he wants to ethnically cleanse Jesus's birthplace and then build 50-foot golden statues of himself. That's very much so not Christian.
Well, that could be signs of the Antichrist too, which shows the end of the world coming soon.
Yes, dude, you literally just agreed that it's possible that, like, Donald Trump is the Antichrist. You just said that there's signs that Donald Trump is the Antichrist.
No, I didn't say there's signs that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. There is signs biblically that the Antichrist will be revealed soon, but we're waiting for his arrival. And when he arrives, the Jews are going to think he's the Messiah because they're still waiting on the Messiah. Correct?
I'm actually not too familiar with the Book of Revelation.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Bro, what is going on? all that I'm yielding from this conversation is that you think it's possible that he's the Antichrist. I mean, do you think that a true Christian would want to like ethnically cleanse 2.1 million people from Jesus' birthplace and build golden statues of themselves there?
Well, Christians really haven't had any say on what happens on that side of the world since
I'm just asking you if a true Christian would do what I just described.
a true Christian might rebuild the temple because they would want to make an actual temple for more people to try to convert.
What, a temple of the way? But it's a temple of Donald Trump. It's a statue of Donald Trump. More people to convert to like Trumpianity?
Okay, so in Exodus, the people made a statue of a bull claiming to be Christian as well, right? And God spiked them. So at the end of the day, if that is a plan, which is hasn't even happened yet, then God would handle that.
Okay, so you're literally saying that it's possible that if Donald Trump does this, that God's gonna fucking smite him. So would God ever smite a true Christian?
That if you would make a statue, that would not be a true Christian because that's idolizing, and idolizing is a sin.
Perfect. So then Donald Trump's not a true Christian because that's what he wants to do.
Has he done that act?
No, but he
You
wants
can't-
to do it. Wait, why isn't the virtue?
Listen,
Isn't the virtue of wanting to do it enough?
No, because our belief is that you gotta die to yourself. So if for example, if I want to smoke weed, I tell myself no. I deny myself.
Caught astray, bruh. I'm so sorry. We gotta move on for that one. Everyone just give us a minute. Yeah, guys, keep in mind that Donald Trump's a true Christian right now, but when he builds that golden statue, he's literally going to fulfill a prophecy of the Antichrist in the book of Revelation. Fuck, man. Dude. Rachel, thank you so much for the $25 over on Venmo. I do really appreciate you so much for the love, Rachel. Rachel says, I watch your lives every day. Thank you for educating people. Keep up the great work. Rachel, that is literally so kind of you. I appreciate you for the $25 donation and the kind message. Everybody, please show some love to Rachel down below in that chat. Huge W, Rachel. Huge W, Rachel. As well as I want to see at least 250 big W's for Laura down below saying, again, thanks for saving democracy. One debate at a time. I'm trying my hardest. Thank you, Laura and Rachel. W's for Laura and Rachel. And then also Alvin with a $5 on Venmo. And Cora with a $44 over on Venmo. W fucking Cora, bro. Cora says, got promoted this week. Got to pay it forward because I've been listening all morning. Thanks for dealing with the idiots. I cannot usually listen for lack of patience. Thanks for what you do. Keep eating them up and educating. Cora, first of all, $44 is a lot. That will go a very long way. That is so incredibly generous of you. W's for Cora. And second of all, thank you for such the kind message. I love reading your guys' donation messages. It means the world to me. Just know that I love you guys so very, very much. But anyways, what is up, new guest? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. Also, Essence with the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat. So why did you vote for Donald J. Trump?
Well, I mean, first off, I'd like to more or less ask you a question. Why aren't you talking about why Democrats lost the election?
Wendy and Hey, thank you both for the $10 over on Venmo. Yeah, I mean, I think that talking about why Democrats lost the election is very important, and I will do it time to time. However, like the predominance of my platform is dedicated to like having these discussions with Trump supporters, and I think like in my eudaimonic version of the world, there's going to be a vast, intricate ecosystem of many creators in this space that focus on many different things, and I absolutely approve of and promote like opening a space for other creators that are more focused on internal critiques of the Democrat Party and what the Democrat Party could do better moving forward.
So what's your goal on these debates? Because you trash and trash and trash Trump. You never say anything good about him. You uplift Kamala and Joe Biden. I'm just trying to figure out what your goal is, because you give off this smug attitude, and so does Parker and so does Harry. You don't feel like y'all really played an excellent role in why your party lost?
Okay, so one thing. First of all, I absolutely like... The goal of my platform is to be objective and non-biased as possible. I definitely agree that sometimes I can come off very smug.
Oh, you're very biased. Come on now. Okay. You're extremely biased.
I'll let you make that argument after you allow me to speak. So first of all, I do understand that sometimes I can come off very smug, and I will absolutely accept that critique of myself. I try not to, but like honestly, I have a skill of being the sassiest man alive, and sometimes I do apply that to very, very sassy guests. Okay, I understand that's me. All right, it's probably not the best thing, but that's who I am. All right. Now moving on to the second part of your claim, saying that I trash on Trump all day and I uplift Biden and Harris. So once again, I try to be unbiased as possible, and I think that reality has a left-leaning bias as is, so that's why we do that here. And then insofar as your third point, saying that do I think I push more people to the right? I would say that if you assume hypothesis that I push more people to vote for Trump in the 2024 election, you're doing so without any evidence.
I mean, I've heard plenty of people say it. I mean, there's plenty of creators on, TikTok that have said the same thing. They call you the Disney Democrats. Like, there's a whole name for your group.
That's great.
Like, so you have to look at that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just wondering what your goal is. Didn't you go to Vanderbilt University?
No, but I do have a Vanderbilt sweater that I got from
Yeah,
TJ
I
Maxx.
asked you, did you go to Vanderbilt?
No, I didn't. I do have a sweater from there that I got from TJ Maxx.
Yeah, I live in Nashville, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, the sweater from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I live in Nashville. That's why I asked the question.
Now, I would like to ask you a question here.
So you didn't go to Vanderbilt?
No, I didn't. I would love to ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
So, do you believe E. Jean Carroll's
Sure.
claims that Donald Trump raped her?
From 30 something years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, how can we prove something that happened 30 to 35 years ago without DNA evidence and everything else?
Perfect. The answer to that question is no.
We just have to go on claims now?
My question to you is, I think it's
So we
quite-
can't prove it.
So you said that you don't believe it. That's all that I need to know for what I'm trying to communicate to you here. So I think it's funny, right, that you're not willing
So
to
I'm
believe,
asking you if we can prove it with facts.
and I'm making an argument, and I just need you to listen to me. And at this point, I'll be putting you on mute because of the 3 interruptions in the last 10 seconds. So what I want to say to you is I think that it's funny that you're unwilling to believe E. Jean Carroll, even though she convinced a unanimous jury of 9 in a civil court with a preponderance of evidence submitted in discovery for 2.5 years, but you are willing to believe random fucking anonymous no-names on the internet with their word of mouth when they say I'm the reason they voted for Trump. Don't you think that's very hypocritical and very biased and quite frankly very embarrassing?
I mean, no, we can look at facts about even things with you with your crypto scams and how you're trying to be the next Andrew Tate. I mean, we can look at facts if you really want to look at facts of things. That's my argument. You keep going to civil lawsuits, but then why didn't she put a criminal charge on him back then if she was so
Listen, man,
violated?
I hear this a lot. You're referring. I don't know where the fuck crypto scam came from, but I'm guessing you're referring to the E-Rich.
Oh, I mean, there's you using the N word. You got called out for it. I mean, it's a ton of things. You're a hypocrite.
So I just want to clarify. You think because I used the N word when I was younger that caused more people to vote for Trump?
I think it makes you a hypocrite, and yeah, you're probably very disingenuous because of that. People don't. You come off as smug. We know you're a hypocrite. I'm just wondering what you do to positively reflect anything on the Democrat Party.
Phenomenal. So I think that you're misapplying hypocrisy here. And the reason that I say you're misapplying what hypocrisy is here is because you're saying, well, because Dean now thinks using slurs is wrong and advocates for people to be less bigoted and racist and advocates against the usage of slurs, that Dean is a hypocrite because when Dean was 14, he used the N-word. Does this mean that I'm also a hypocrite because when I was younger, when I was 14, I supported Trump and now I don't support Trump? Does this make JD Vance a hypocrite because in 2019
it may
he
be
called
education.
Does this make JD Vance a hypocrite because in 2019
You're gonna
called
ask
Trump
questions
America's
and not
Hitler,
let me talk?
but now he's his VP?
Yeah. So, and didn't Kamala Harris completely destroy Joe Biden and then become his VP? Same thing,
I've
right?
never heard the claim that Kamala Harris completely destroyed Joe Biden, but I want to stay on topic with how you think I'm a hypocrite.
Well, you need to go
because
look
I
at
used
their
to say
debate.
the N-word.
You should go look at their debate then. You don't seem too educated in that.
Okay.
She
so-
trashed him before he won the presidency.
Okay, so Kamala Harris and Biden had a
So
debate.
same thing.
So it's
See,
the
this
same
is
thing as
this
JD
is it
Vance
right here.
calling
This is
Trump
why you're a
America's
hypocrite.
So I actually in some sense agree. I don't think that they're categorized identically. I do think that it's similar. Like JD Vance addressed virtues of anti-Trump support prior to serving as his VP, and then Kamala Harris had anti-Biden support prior to being his VP. I actually do think that these are categorically similar but not identical. So I don't have a contradictory belief, as I can see the relation that you're making between these two instances. My point of bringing up the fact that JD Vance had called Trump America's Hitler and then become his vice president wasn't to shit on Vance or Trump, but it was rather to make a relation to the fact that you basically said to me that because I used the N-word at 14, that I will never for the rest of my life be able to hold anti-racist sentiments without being a hypocrite, right? Basically disallowing any room for personal growth, exposure to education, maturity, or growing the fuck up, right? And my issue with this argument is, if you're going to hold that standard to be true of Dean Withers, you're going to have to hold that standard to be true of literally every single other fucking person on the planet. Okay? You are now addressing this maximum universal principle that people can't change. So this means that JD Vance didn't change. This means that Trump didn't change. This means that every single person in this live who has ever at one point in their life held beliefs that they regret now and view as wrong can't change. And I bet you've probably had even similar beliefs that you've held in the past that you now reflect on as being poor. Guess what? You're a hypocrite. If you change anything that you believe in at any point due to any reason, according to the big DM, you are a hypocrite.
No, I just proved you're a hypocrite because when Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did the same thing that JD Vance and Trump did, you didn't have a problem with that. You didn't even want to talk about it. This is what makes you a hypocrite. I don't think you see it. I don't think you understand it. This is why people don't gravitate to you. Like, you got the same younger generation of just liberals that gravitate to you, but you're not bringing in anybody new. You're not helping your party. So my challenge to you is, what are you going to do to help your party instead of hurt it all the time?
Why did you ignore me when I said that I actually see the comparison between Kamala Harris shitting on Biden at the debate and JD Vance shitting
So
on
you're
Trump in
admitting that you are a
2019?
hypocrite even now.
No, I said nothing hypocritical because
So
I
you're a
did-
hypocrite even now.
I
That
said-
was my
I
point.
said
I didn't
nothing
ignore you. I
hypocritical.
just made the point.
I
You
didn't.
didn't listen.
Once again, you didn't listen to me because I didn't bring up JD Vance calling Trump's America's Hitler in 2019 to shit on Vance or Trump, but I brought it up as a counter argument to your position that people are incapable of change, and if you do change, you're a hypocrite. Because under your worldview, JD Vance would be a hypocrite in accordance with your beliefs, right? But I don't share the same beliefs as you.
Well, that's apparent. That's very obvious. I don't even know why you wasted your words on that. But what my point is
Any word
that
spoken
you
to is
contradict
wasted.
yourself all the time. And see, you won't even get it. You won't even get it. You don't even care to get that you contradict yourself
Can you
all the
give me
time. You always
contradiction
talk
of my
about
beliefs?
shit about Trump, and you're cutting me off now.
And
So
we'll
you always
continue.
talk shit about Trump and how he wanted to overthrow the election and blah, blah, blah. But you don't want to talk about Al Gore and how he ran it up to the Supreme Court and all that, though, do you? You don't want to talk about Bill Clinton and his sexual assaults, but you want to talk about Trump's.
Okay. I'm now going to demonstrate that I'm not a
Yeah,
hypocrite.
we can talk about Hillary, too, and how she badgered all the victims.
Are you
You
ready?
want to talk about Hillary and how she badgered all his victims?
I will respond to all
Let's talk
three of
about
those
that.
things. I would prefer to respond to all three of those things. Are you ready?
I'm sitting here, aren't I, listening?
Great. So first of all, I supported Al Gore's contestment to the outcome of, what was it, the 2000 election? Okay? Because of the way that Al Gore managed his contestment. I'm not a hypocrite for saying that I don't support Donald Trump's contestment and do support Al Gore's contestment, because the big difference between how they managed
Pretty
their original-
hypocritical.
No, it's not hypocritical, because they managed their denial of the outcome of the election differently.
It is.
The difference between the denial of the election was that Al Gore
Hypocritical.
took his case. Are you going to continue to interrupt me like a baby that needs a little baby bottle? Good boy.
I'll say whatever I want. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so it seems
Yeah, good
like,
boy to you too, little boy.
It seems like this adult is now getting angry because I'm proving
You're
he's
getting
wrong.
owned and you're mad about it. You're getting owned and you're mad about it.
So do you typically interrupt people while
Owned.
they speak and that's owning them? Or do you own the libs by interrupting them?
Well,
when they prove
if
you
I'm
wrong?
you just said, oh, that's not hypocritical. And I'm like, yeah, it is. So yeah, I will. You interrupted me in this conversation. So what's the difference, hypocrite?
If I promise to not interrupt
It's
you,
okay for you to do it, but it's not okay for me to do it. That's called being a hypocrite.
if I promise to not interrupt you, can you promise to not interrupt me? No hypocrisy.
Sure,
here.
I just match energy. So,
Sir, you're
yeah,
you're,
I'm talking to one, talking to a big hypocrite right now.
is that your favorite word?
Yeah, it is when it's true. I told you, I just match energy. You want to be a smug little prick? I can be one back.
You're not as good at me. Get more sassy. Yeah, come on. Now I'm gonna go back to
Oh, I'm
respond.
very good. I'm much better than you because I'm a man. I'm not a little child.
Okay, well you're saying that an adult human male with
I'm not a little child with a frat haircut.
Great. Well, you're saying that an adult human male with a penis isn't a man, which kind of contradicts your worldview, Mr. Fucking hypocrite. But I'm gonna go back to what I was saying about Al Gore now. So the reason that I supported Al
You
Gore.
seem more like a child.
So you're interrupting me again. That's what children do. So if you're gonna like call me a child and call yourself,
You've done it.
Don't do it while you interrupt me. Okay. So the big deal. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Let's see if
I'll do whatever I want. That's what men do.
Oh, really? So does consent matter to you?
Yeah.
So then you don't do whatever you want.
Oh,
Because if a
so
woman
we're going
tells
to
you
go
no, then
to
you
a
don't do
rape
whatever you
thing.
want.
Can we go back to Bill Clinton then? Can we
No.
go back to Bill Clinton and Hillary then?
We're
Who
gonna
you support?
we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about you, sir, because you
If
just
we're going
said,
to talk about
because you just said that men do whatever they want. If men do whatever they want, does that mean that consent doesn't matter to real men? And see, that's my biggest
go back-
fucking problem with,
Bill and
with
Hillary.
the way. This is my biggest fucking problem with
Bill-
this modern alpha male movement. Sir, you're not going to be able to dig yourself out of this hole by pivoting to Bill and Hillary. I will happily
Bill
allow
Clinton.
you to talk about Bill Clinton and Hillary next.
Bill Clinton.
But I want to talk about the fact that you said that real men do whatever they want.
Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton.
Get it out.
Yeah, just like Bill Clinton did, right?
Get it out. If Bill Clinton raped anybody, I would not support Bill Clinton.
I got
See,
it out.
unlike
You
I'm not a
supported
partisan
Bill,
hack.
though, right?
No, I wasn't alive when Bill was president.
You supported his wife, though, right?
I was fucking 12, actually. So no, I didn't. I didn't support Hillary.
You
'cause I was a
supported
child.
Hillary, though, right?
No, actually, I didn't because I was a fucking kid.
Hillary?
No, I was 12.
Hillary?
No, I didn't support Hillary. I was 12.
Well, she's still part of the DNC. She's still part of the DNC.
I was fucking 12.
She's
How
one of
can-
the main people in the DNC.
You're saying that she's a big Democrat, therefore I support her?
Yeah, she's still in the DNC, though.
Okay, so I do want to clarify because Nick Fuentes is
Oh,
a predominant
you
figure on the right.
support
Does
the
that mean that you
DNC,
support
correct?
neo-Nazis?
You support the DNC?
No, I actually do not have
Right?
any way of support for the
DNC?
DNC. Actually, no. Actually, no. Right now, I do not support the DNC.
Okay, why?
Why? Because like predominantly my main issue would be the DNC support for Israel. So I appreciate you for like pointing out the fact that I'm not a partisan hack and you are. But now I'm gonna get back to what you said because you said that real men do whatever they want. So I have a question. Do real men respect consent? Answer, or you're a little baby that's pivoting.
Yes, bitch, they do respect consent.
Okay, so then real men don't.
They
do
sure
whatever
do,
want
you little baby.
because they respect consent.
Oh, they do whatever they want. They don't break the law, you fucking moron. Real men.
Yeah, well, no, if real men respect consent, then real men don't do whatever they want. Because sometimes people don't give you consent to do what you want. And you're calling me
This is what
the
you did in
name?
the slavery argument with what's her face. You're such a little pussy. You're such a little pussy. You
Someone's
know
mad.
that?
Someone's
You're
mad
a
because they
smug
got
little
proven wrong.
pussy.
Hey, bro, can I get some WGs
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I'm
chat?
just as mad as you. I'm just matching energy. I'm just matching energy.
See, man, I would have been pissed off by you 6 months ago, but I just talked to like 10 carbon copy dupes of you on the
No,
daily, so
I
I'm
think
not
you're
mad.
still mad. I think you're mad right now.
I'm so
I
mad that
think
I
you're a
gotta
little douchebag and you're mad right now.
You're mad, you're mad. I mean, it's cute.
You're mad because I proved you're a hypocrite. You're
Maybe-
mad because I proved you're a hypocrite. That's
Maybe-
what you're mad about.
Say I'm mad another 5 times, and maybe it might be true. I don't know.
Mad, 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 mad. There, I said it more than 5.
I guess it didn't work.
What
I'm sorry.
now?
Well, I don't know where to go.
Yeah,
because I'm not
didn't
mad
work
yet.
for you on this debate either, did it? This debate didn't work for you either, did it?
I don't know what I failed at. I think I've demonstrated my points quite clear.
You failed at proving you're not a hypocrite because you proved it 3 different times in this argument.
Can you give me an example?
That's what you failed at. In case you didn't know.
Can you give me an example?
Well, I mean, we've already talked about it till exhaustion. Do I need to go over it again and repeat myself?
Yeah.
You've even admitted it. You're like, oh well, JD Vance and Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. That was different. It's always different when you do it, but it's not okay when somebody else does it. But when you do it and you're a hypocrite, it's okay though.
I quite literally demonstrated the lack of hypocrisy on my part through the comparison of JD
No, you
and
didn't.
Kamala Harris. David, thank you so much for the $30 donation over on PayPal. Thank you for the love. David says, thanks for doing what you do from an elder millennial that gravitated to you, contrary to what the big DM says. Let's fucking go, David. I want to see at least 300 W's
one
for
guy.
David.
Hell yeah, one guy.
Oh, don't
Way to
worry.
go, one guy, David.
Don't worry, I have more.
One
Thomas
random
with a
guy.
$20 donation on Venmo. Thank you,
Well, I mean-
Thomas. Saying that you swayed me further to the left. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for the motorcycle as well.
Hell
Riley
yeah,
with
but
the
y'all lost
$5.
7.5
And you,
million
Tile, thank you
votes
so
in
much
one
for the
election
$10
cycle.
on YouTube Super Chat as well. Thank you, Tile Thomas
Hell
and
yeah.
David. Jin with the $3. Peyton with the $15 on Venmo.
Lost
I appreciate you so
7.5
much for the
million
love,
votes in
Peyton.
one election
Darling,
cycle,
thank you
but
for the
you're winning,
$5. And Samantha with the $10 as well. And Lydia with the $20.
Hell yeah.
Yo, can I get a W
Fuck
for Lydia from you?
yeah.
Can I get a W Lydia from you?
Fuck yeah,
Can
man.
you say W Lydia for me?
Rock on.
Can you say W Lydia?
Cool.
Can you say W Lydia?
Super cool.
W Lydia?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yo, Samantha, thank you for the $10 over on Venmo.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, W's for Samantha.
Fuck yeah, man. Rock out, dude. Yeah.
And then also, just like one
Super
thing.
cool, man.
Yo, Stephanie, thank you for the $10 over on Venmo as well. Thank you.
Shit, not Stephanie.
Dude,
Oh,
Stephanie,
shit,
say
man.
thank you, Stephanie.
Great. Thank you to the 7.5 million votes that
Heather,
got
thank you
lost
so
in
much
one
for the
election cycle.
Bad boy. I said thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah, I didn't.
Bad boy. Say it.
You're the boy.
No, you're the bad boy
You're the
because
boy.
you're not listening to me. Say thank you, Stephanie.
No.
Okay, well, what
little
about
man,
Ro with
not
the
at all.
$10 over on YouTube Super Chat? I appreciate you for the love. Donald with the $10 on Venmo.
Hell
Cheyenne
yeah.
with the $25. Say hell yeah.
Yeah, Dean definitely lost.
Good
There's
boy.
no doubt
Cheyenne,
about
thank you
that.
for the $25 over on Venmo. April with
Yeah,
the
you're a
$10
good
on
little boy
Venmo.
too,
And then
honestly.
Katie, thank you so much for the $5. Bro, why are you calling grown men good boy, you fucking freak? Casey, thank you so much for
You
the
just said good boy
no,
to me.
No, I didn't.
You
Cat.
legit see
This
see
guy's
you're such a
crazy.
hypocrite.
This
You
guy's-
just told me I was a good boy.
This guy's crazy.
See
Did
that?
did
See,
anybody hear
see,
me
you
call you a
proven
good
you're a
boy?
hypocrite again.
Did anybody
Once
hear me
again,
call
you
that?
called me a good boy. You're once again proving you're a hypocrite. Once again.
So
Thank you, good boy.
I swear-
Thank you, good little boy.
There's 13.
Way to prove you're a hypocrite, dude.
Excuse me,
Thank you.
sir.
I appreciate that.
There's 13,000.
Yes, ma'am.
There's 13 people. They're okay. I guess women could have penises too now. I
Can you say
appreciate-
13,000?
I-
Can you get it
I
out?
appreciate you so much for the progressivism. That's great. Now I do just want to clarify here that there's 13,000 people watching this live right now.
Yeah,
And
you're welcome.
Nobody out of the 13,000 people
You're
heard
welcome.
me call you good boy. So I'm pretty sure you're just.
Oh, they did. I'm actually.
Oh my God,
recording this and I'll
Dave!
post it.
Dave, thank you so much for the $100 super chat over on YouTube. Holy shit, Dave! Oh my God, Dave said he thinks he's winning an argument by being obnoxious
I like
as
that
shit.
you straight up
Let's
lied
go,
about not
Dave!
saying good boy,
Everybody
though.
show
And I'm
some love.
filming this right
Nobody
now. I'll be
heard
able to
it.
post
This
that
guy's
later. I'll give you
Delulu.
a tag.
Thank you, Dave. Everybody show some
no,
love
he's
to
just
Dave.
owning
Taylor
your
with a
shit
$10
today,
on
and you
Venmo.
can't
Maddie with a
handle it.
$15 on Venmo. Catherine with a $10.
Yeah.
Say fuck yeah
You're
again.
welcome for all this welfare money you're getting from these fucking idiots in your chat.
Good boy. Thanks for
welcome.
listening to me. Good boy. Jacqueline with the $10
See, you
on
just said
Venmo.
good boy again.
Susanna, you're hearing shit. This guy's crazy. Susanna with the
such a
$10.
hypocrite,
Diana with the
dude.
$10. Dom with
I'm not jealous. I'm
$100
just
for
proving
the
my
welfare
point,
money.
chat.
Let's go. W's
I'm
for
just
Dom for
proving
the
my
welfare
point.
money. Let's fucking go. W's for
Just said
Dom.
good boy
Yo,
again.
Siri
You look like
with
a
a
nice little
$50 over on YouTube Super Chat. Saying spending my hard-earned OnlyFans
Guest
dollars
is
on Dean's
winning.
debates
You're
because he's doing the
exactly
Lord's
right.
work.
Guest
Let's
is
fucking go,
fucking
Siri.
murdering
At least
his shit
500
right
big W's for Siri down below in that chat.
Murdering Dean.
Holy
Look how mad he's
shit.
getting.
Lacey with the
That's why he starts
$20 on
screaming.
PayPal. Thank you, Lacey.
He
I do
screams and
appreciate you so
overtalks
much
when
for
he's
the
losing.
love.
It's a
Courtney with a
typical tactic of
$15.
his.
Dylan with a $12.
Yeah,
Lucas with a
start
$50.
screaming when you're
And
losing
Danielle
the
with a
debate.
$50 over
Yeah,
on
when you
Venmo.
get
Alex
fucking
with a
owned.
$20
Yeah.
on Venmo. Yo,
Hell
let's
yeah,
go. Courtney
start
with a
screaming when you're
$50 as
getting
well. Yo, say hell yeah, say yeah
fuck
again.
yeah.
Say fuck yeah again.
Are you gonna say good boy again?
No, I've never.
Because you just did it
No, I
twice.
fucking did it. You're delusional.
Yes, you just fucking did.
Okay.
I'm recording this.
Fine.
I can't wait to post this
Fine.
and show just what hypocritical bullshit you pull all the time.
Find one person watching
This is the
live.
shit you. This
that-
is typical of you.
Find-
This is so typical Dean right now.
Sir, would you mind finding
Typical Dean, buddy.
Would you mind finding one person
I
watching?
want to find those 7.5 million
Mimi,
votes that
thank you so
got
much for the
got
$10
just
over on
fucking
Venmo. I appreciate it.
annihilated in one election cycle. Can we talk about that? Where'd your 7.5 million votes go in one election cycle?
I'll happily answer to that. If you could find one person watching this
Never
live that
ha-
agrees that I've called you a good boy at least once.
Never happened in the history.
Exactly, it never happened. I never called
No,
you a good
you
boy.
just
Exactly,
said
it never happened. You just said it yourself. You just said it has never happened in the history. That Dean has never called the big TM good boy in history. He left. Oh my God. Yo, Stefan, thank you for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat. L, thank you for the $10 as well. Thank you so much, L. Yo, Trev with the $10 on YouTube Super Chat. Then Taylor with the $10 on PayPal, bro. Let's go. I'm the best rage baiter that's ever lived. Nobody's ever done it better than myself. W rage bait. Quite frankly, nobody's ever done it better. Caroline, thank you for the rainbow. And Nicole, thank you for the $15 on Venmo. And yo, Nemi, thank you for the $20 over on YouTube Super Chat, saying more of that welfare money. Thank you. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you for the $5 on PayPal. We're going to go to get that next guest up in here. And then Karen with the $20 on PayPal. Show some love to Sierra and Karen. Holy shit, you guys are going fucking off right now. Then yo, Luz, L-U-Z with the $10 over on Venmo. Shannon with the $20 on Venmo. Thank you for the love, Luz and Shannon. Holy shit, you guys. You guys are popping the fuck off. Thank you everybody so much. If we could please just get some big W donors in the live chats right now. I've never seen anything like this. Christian, thank you for the $20 super chat on YouTube, saying more welfare money. Dude, we're living right, man. Oh my God, Ro! Holy shit, with the $50 super chat, saying you've never said good boy. I know, I never did it. Thank you, Ro. 500 W's for Ro. This is fucking nuts. Joshua with the $10 as well. You guys are going off. Holy shit. What is going on, Good? Did you vote for Trump?
I did not. However, I will admit that I did not vote at all. So,
well, hopefully I'm able to convince you with the use of these lives to, maybe vote towards the left in future elections because you didn't vote or support Trump. We are going to move on to the next guest, but this is the right place for you to be, Go. I hope that you continue to watch this stream, take something away from it, and we're going to move on to the next guest. That was, dude, top tier, very successful rage bait. The only thing that compares to, I don't know if there's many people watching this stream, the only comparable thing to, the last guest in my A+ S tier rage bait against them is definitely the EcoBoost, the V6 EcoBoost. Does anybody remember that? Was anybody watching for the V6 EcoBoost? Well, yeah. Does anyone remember that? Yeah. You guys remember the V6 EcoBoost. I wish that I was streaming on YouTube during that, so we would have got it on recording, because that was funny as shit. That was fucking gold. Oh my God. We're gonna get that next guest up in here. What's going on? Yo, Turan, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome, man. Why so?
Why do you do that? Why do you get people, you start talking so much shit and then people just send you so much cash? It's just like, I feel bad for the people that send money. They're just doing it to piss the other person off. It seems like,
well, I mean, why do you
you're not earning that money.
Okay, well, let's first talk about this. Why would you feel bad for the people that donate to piss the guests off when it was so obviously working? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody that donated to piss the guests off
like a con to me, brother.
definitely got what they wanted.
I guess, man.
Oh, speaking of, hey, Jennifer, I do really appreciate you so much for the $50 donation over on Venmo. I want to see at least 500.
Let's do it. I'll help you out.
Jennifer,
let's talk
no,
shit.
no, I just want you to tell me why you voted for
get
Trump.
everybody to send you money.
Okay, another
I want you to make money, dude. I like it when you make money.
Okay, and I like it when you tell me why you voted for Trump. But seriously, at least 500 W's for Jennifer. Jennifer says, here's some welfare money. Thanks for everything, Deed. This dude's a fetus.
I
Let's go,
voted for
Jennifer.
Trump, man, because I had bad information.
So you regret your vote?
Somewhat. Yeah.
Okay, you're actually not half bad. W. Okay, we're looking to talk to people that don't regret their vote. I'm happy that you admit that you had bad information. I think that's great.
I guess I have questions, but if you want to move on to the next guest, that's cool. I can keep talking shit so you can keep getting $20 donations if you want.
Okay, man. I do appreciate you for coming up. I would love to answer your questions, but I don't like the sentiment of manufactured outrage for money, bro. What the fuck? Dude, okay, we're just gonna move on here. We're just gonna move on. Frog, thank you so much for the $10 super chat over on YouTube, saying that I earned this. That's very kind. I appreciate you, Frog. I definitely didn't earn it, but I do appreciate your generosity. What is going on, Julia? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I've been waiting a while.
Dude, awesome. Of course. Yeah, you're welcome. Shannon, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. Julia with the $10 on PayPal. And Amy with the $25 on Venmo saying Team Raged Out 8. Bro, let's go, Amy, Shannon, and Julia. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, so real quick, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Louis? I'm 20.
Ah, perfect. What year were you
First
born in?
time voter. Do not regret it. I wanted to talk about COVID.
What year were you born in?
2004.
Oh, yeah, works out. Okay. Why'd you vote for Trump?
Well, I voted for Trump because I have no fucking trust in the Democratic Party. Don't have any trust in the government in general, but even more on the Democratic Party. Stemming from the lies that came directly from their administration, right off the bat. When you lie to the American people and you force them to get a vaccine that they don't approve of,
Were you forced to get a vaccine?
it kind of leaves an impact. Yeah, I mean, they kicked us out of the military for it.
For not getting the vaccine. You know, that's
Not
still-
me personally, but
So, first of all, that is still not forcing you to get vaxxed. And I can explain how. Like, would you say that you're forced to wear a seatbelt?
no, you're not forced to wear a seatbelt, but it's enforced, and you don't just get your fucking license taken away from you when you get caught without a seatbelt.
You're only forced to wear a seatbelt when you drive. You could choose to not drive, and you're not forced to wear a seatbelt. So if you don't want to get the vaccine and a particular job would require you to be vaccinated, just go work another job because you're not forced to get it. It's just a requirement for the job. Okay. In the same way, you're not forced
True,
to
but
get.
you're not.
And then also, here's an even better analogy. Are you forced to get a college diploma?
No, obviously not.
Are there a lot of jobs that will fire you if you don't have one?
Well, there's a lot of jobs that wouldn't accept you if you didn't have one.
Correct. My point.
Right. But what about being grandfathered into a position and being forced to inject something in your arm that's a year old? Like I don't see the logic in
Okay,
that, right? Like,
actually-
I don't see the logic in losing. I don't see the logic in getting your career path derailed
Okay,
because
I
you
actually
don't
think that you may be
feel
right.
like you don't feel like you're at risk.
I think that you may be right about this. I think that you could convince me of this position. So, like, for a long time, I thought one of Biden and Harris's best accomplishments was Operation Warp Speed, where Biden and Harris like expedited the approval of the vaccine. And I always really appreciated that decision made by them, and I thought that it was a good one because it got the vaccine more readily available to more people quicker. But I've heard this like time and time and time
agree.
again that it kind of cut out the time to sufficiently test the vaccine before they approved it for general usage. So essentially, the Biden-Harris administration was testing the vaccine on the American public, putting millions of lives at risk. Do you agree with that take? I mean, that's just the way
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard.
ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous, and you kind of just hit it straight on the head. They're testing on the American people. I don't see how that's ethical in any realm of reality.
Can you think of like a worse decision made by any president since slavery?
Well, no. I want to stay on this subject because it's not just the policies that were put in place that kicked us out of the military.
No, I just want to
It
ask
was
you real quick.
also-
I just want to ask you real quick because under
No,
your
no, 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 but
worldview-
it was also
just
it was
please,
also the
let me
rhetoric.
just ask this, please. Like seriously, Operation Warp Speed passed by Biden and Harris, and the only reason I'm asked this is because I'm a very strong Democrat, and I've come on here every single day and done these debates, and now's your opportunity to change my mind. So Biden and Harris with this Operation Warp Speed, expediting the approval of the vaccine, knowing that millions of Americans would take it and they'd be their test dummies. Like that's essentially putting millions of Americans' lives on the line. That is one of the worst decisions ever made by any president in history, right?
Oh fuck, you got me.
Who spilled the beans? Because I'm pretty sure now you're starting to realize that was not a decision made by the Biden-Harris administration, and that was actually a policy passed by Trump.
Then why didn't they walk that down?
What?
Why didn't they walk that down? Like, why was there never a conversation had that the vaccine might have been unsafe?
Well, because it was safe. But if you assume that it's not
But
safe,
how do we know that? How do we know that if we're testing, right? How do we know that it's safe if we're testing it?
sir, from the testing.
But how do we know that it's safe in the middle of the test? So you're saying that the vaccine testing period ended on the inauguration day.
So the vaccine test. So when the vaccine was available for public use, the testing period had ended.
What's the testing period? Like when do you know?
There's
like
there's very specific things. Okay, listen. I've never been a vaccine.
You're saying
debater.
that 6 months after the vaccine's out,
I-
we know
uh,
all of the possible side effects and all the long-term effects.
So I've never been a vaccine debater, so I'm not going to be using the official language here.
And I just want to clarify.
Let me just go over.
I'm not anti-vax. A lot of people are saying I'm anti-vax.
Let me give you like the basics that I do know, because I do want to clarify that I've never really been a vaccine debater. That's a bit before my time. But what I do know is that mRNA vaccines are not new. So a lot of the foundation that they built the COVID vaccine off of was already test tried and proven since the 90s. Okay. And then additionally, all of the new testing that had to be done to ensure a sufficient threshold of public safety had already been written into the rules and regulations of whatever government agency it is that oversees such type of things, insofar as a fast track to approval where it just undergoes more scrutiny at a faster pace to make it readily available for public consumption and use. So, and by the way, studies done at the time proved that it was effective and safe, and studies done after that point have also proved that it's effective and safe. The vaccine is good.
Well, thanks. I mean, I don't believe that, and I'll choose not to believe that continued, but I appreciate you having me on to talk about that subject.
Okay. When you leave, go on Google, try to find any reputable academic study that proves the vaccine is not safe. If you can, continue to believe what you do. If you can't, consider changing your mind. How does that sound?
Probably not going to do it because of free will.
Dude, you're an idiot. Oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? I torture myself with these damn streams all fucking day. Dude.
Listen,
Oh
I
my
don't get paid to do this from the DNC, bro. I don't get paid to do this from the DNC. You do, bro. It's okay.
You think I'm
You're
paid by the
DNC
DNC?
Dan, bro. You're DNC Dean.
Well, that is the username on my usual live account. Why do you think I'm paid by the DNC?
All you little fools, bro. You guys pop up out of nowhere. You guys just rage bait people, and it's funny.
So you're saying that because I blew up
But
quickly that
but
I'm
like
paid
you're
by
a
the DNC?
glorified debate kid. You're a glorified debate kid, and the reason why you're never ever going to be able to connect with the American public again, not you, but your party. The reason why there's so far of a disconnect.
I just got to thank the
because-
DNC real quick. McKenna, thank you for the $10 over on Venmo. Huge shout out to McKenna. As well as Dave with the $20 over on YouTube Super Chat. I do appreciate you for the love, Dave. Everyone, please show some love to Dave and McKenna. You know, the DNC payments are rolling in. And Parker, I got you. There you are. Huge shout out to McKenna and Dave. Oh.
No, he left, dude. I was gonna ask him. I was gonna say, dude, if I'm paid by the DNC, why am I banned on every single one of my accounts?
Dude, I got another day ban on the DNC Dean account. I'm pretty sure that this account is like protected or something. Maybe I am paid by
Yeah,
the
I
DNC.
don't know. Maybe because of your follower count, but dude, every single one of my accounts has been getting killed. Like this is my only account left. I don't have one back until 6 o'clock.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I got on early today. I'm at 3 hours and 30 minutes already.
I know. I saw you at 9 o'clock. I was like, Jesus Christ, Dean.
Yeah.
Look what I put in my background.
Oh, dude, base. That's fire.
That's the piss off the Trumpies, dude. They're gonna be so angry at this one.
Yeah, dude, I've had some crazy guests on here, Parker. The last two guests have been insane. You know, you've really missed a lot. You've really missed a lot.
I bet. One of these days I'll come join in early on because I'll always see it in the morning and whatnot.
Yeah.
Today was a busy day.
Jack, thank you for the $5 over on YouTube Super Chat. You want to hang out for the 30 minutes, or are you just up and down?
I can't. I gotta edit a video.
No worries, man. No worries. Go ahead.
Unfortunately. All right. It was good seeing you though.
Yeah, appreciate you for popping up. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next guest. Quite frankly. All right. Next guest is loading in. Go ahead and drop a MAGA in that chat if you do want to, come up and debate or whatnot. We got Crystal loading in. For the next debate. Dude, these guests are insane. Hello, Crystal. Did you vote for Trump?
God, no.
Base. W Crystals, dude. Let's go. Show some love to Crystal in the chat. want like a actual debate. You know what I mean, you guys? Just give me what I want. I want somebody to come up here and be like, I voted for Trump over Kamala Harris for reason XYZ. Here's analytically, statistically why you're wrong and I'm right. That's what I want right now. You know what I mean? All right, we got Nicholas loading up into the box. You know, just looking for the next debate. Hello, Nicholas. Nick, did you vote for Trump? Guess not. Oh, hey, what's up, Nick?
Yes, I did.
You did. Why did you do that?
Because Trump's the GOAT.
Ah.
Wait, you know who else is the GOAT? LeBron!
Well,
Somebody make an edit of that.
You were wrong about the first one. You were right about the second one. Now, why did you vote for Trump?
Because he's the GOAT.
Okay, what makes him the GOAT?
Oh, he's just the GOAT. That's how it works.
He's the GOAT because he's the GOAT?
Yeah, that's just how it works.
So my argument is that Kamala Harris is the GOAT because she's the GOAT. Where do we go from here?
I mean, you can think that. You can think that.
Impasse. Oh, so you could just think whatever you want?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. That's what free will's for. I mean.
So I just want to make sure that you are progressive and you do agree with the acceptance of gender identity and the acceptance and inclusivity of trans women and trans men.
You can think whatever you want to think. I don't care.
So isn't that kind of like a basis of like hateful rhetoric and propaganda from the right? Is like the denial of like one's internal concepts of gender identity?
It's not really that. It's just the fact that it's not normal and they're pushing it as normal. It's fine to think or be whatever you want to be. Right?
Oh, so now your argument really breaks down, saying it's not normal. What does normality mean to you?
The normal, like society's norm.
But what is a societal norm?
Like, so a societal norm would be
Google it.
A male and female gender.
No, so that's an example. I want
Yeah.
you to tell me what the definition of a societal norm is.
The definition of a societal norm?
Yeah.
Something that is universally accepted. That is universally.
Something that is universally
What's
accepted.
the word I'm looking for?
Okay, wait. Would you say that supporting Trump is wrong because it's not a societal norm, as it's not universally accepted?
No, I never said it was wrong. You see, now you're twisting my words to make me look like a bad guy. I never said it was wrong to be gay. I said it was not normal. There's a difference.
Wait, would you say that not being a white supremacist is not normal because not being a white supremacist is not universally accepted?
Well, it's also bad to be a white supremacist, but
Would you say that not being a white supremacist is not normal?
No, it's not normal to be a white supremacist.
Wait, why isn't it not normal to not be a white supremacist since not being a white supremacist isn't universally accepted? And that's your definition of normality.
Because being a white supremacist is universally frowned upon. So
No, it's not. Absolutely, it's not universally frowned
Yeah,
upon.
yeah, it is.
No, because
the majority of people. Majority of people.
So it's no longer universal. It's about the majority.
I mean, that's pretty much what universally means. I mean,
no, it's not.
At
Universally
the same time,
means
at the same time, you can argue that universally means that every single person in the entire world agrees with it.
Bro, literally think about what what the fuck does the word universe mean? What does the word universe encompass?
The universe?
Everything in existence, right?
Yeah.
So when we use the term universally,
Yeah, but you can also use it to just broaden a category. You know that, right?
Yeah, but when we use a term universally, insofar as defining things
Okay,
in
the
societal sense or
majority.
category, it just means all.
Okay, the majority.
Okay, so if something is accepted by the majority, it's normal. So slavery was normal.
I mean, at the time, yeah, it was normal. It's not majority. It's not accepted by the majority of people now because it's now we don't think that it's right. Back then, they thought it was right. They thought it was normal. It's a completely different time and a completely different argument.
Okay, so if your argument for normality is it's accepted by the majority, well, why should we care about normality? And then also, I do believe that gay marriage is accepted by the majority in America. But even if
It
it,
is,
wasn't,
and Trump's not trying to take that away.
Wait, so that means that gay marriage is normal.
Gay marriage is a normal thing for gay couples to do.
So being gay is normal because it's accepted by the majority of Americans.
I mean, no, not really.
Wait, so you think that more than 50% of our society thinks that being gay is wrong?
It's not that they think being gay is wrong. It's just that it's not universally accepted. I mean, majority of people accept it.
So you don't think that majority of America accepts being gay?
It's the difference between accepting being gay and just not giving a fuck. The majority of Americans just don't give a fuck.
So yeah, so not giving a fuck is acceptance.
Not really.
Yes, what do you think acceptance means?
It means accepting.
Do you think that majority of society accepts blue eyes?
That's not something you can
Do you
accept.
think that majority of... Oh, wait, why can't you accept blue eyes, but you could accept being gay? Both are intrinsic attributes of your character. Or
I don't know about that one, buddy.
Yeah, it is. Both blue
I don't know
eyes
about that one, buddy.
and sexual orientation are intrinsic, unchangeable, immutable
I don't know
facts
about
of your
that one,
person
buddy.
you can't change.
I don't know about that one,
Okay,
buddy.
so you think that you can change your sexual orientation?
Maybe, possibly.
Can you choose to be aroused by me right now?
Maybe. I could probably get it off to you right now if I wanted to. But I like women, so.
Okay. I want to treat this with care. I want to treat this with care. That means that you're bisexual.
Just because I could get it off to somebody doesn't mean I'm sexually attracted to them.
So could you choose to be sexually attracted to me right now?
I mean, probably. If I tried hard enough.
So I couldn't try to be sexually attracted. So that means you're most likely bisexual?
No.
What do you think it means to be bisexual?
Bisexual. I mean, you said it yourself. It's in the word.
Like attracted to both men and women, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think that you're choosing to not be, and we got banned. For harassment and bullying for a day. Me. Ah, man. Terrible. Terrible. Ah. Yeah, we appealed it. I mean, hey, we're almost done with the live streams today anyways. It's okay. Also, I mean, I'm happy because we started the live streams really early today. So by the time my accounts are unbanned tomorrow, it'll be like super early in the day. So the streaming schedule tomorrow won't be all fucked up. Yo, okay. Another debater on TikTok named Kinsey just reached out to me. Kinsey says that she's going on the Whatever podcast tomorrow. And if I'm interested in streaming it on my Discord or on my TikTok, giving live reactions, that she says that she think it'd be good content. I kind of want to do this. Can I play you guys a clip from this debater named Kinsey? She's actually kind of crazy. She's actually cracked. I was actually thinking about talking about Kinsey the other day when I saw this clip. Let me play you this clip of Kinsey debating. She cooks. Let me just play this to you.
What's your take?
Oh, do patriarchy. Repeal the 19th.
Why do you think patriarchy is good?
It keeps women in their role, in their place, cleaning the house, supper on the table every night.
Are you just saying patriarchy is good because women serve men?
Absolutely.
Why do you think women have an obligation to serve men?
Because we said so. We really shot ourselves in the foot because we give you your rights and then now we're outnumbered.
Because I said so is not an argument.
When a man says something, that's how it goes.
Do you believe in consent?
Of course I believe in consent.
Well, then what a man says is not what it goes. Obviously, her will is considered.
No, a man should just have self-control.
Well, you just said that patriarchy is good, means male authority means that women would submit to that authority, which means that their consent and will is irrelevant.
Yes, submission can be voluntary.
So if women don't want to submit, then what?
Oh no, that's a tough one. I might have to think about that one a little bit, but definitely do patriarchy.
Well, I don't think you've established that. I would even argue that patriarchy collapses in on itself and harms men.
I think we were doing good before women entered the workforce.
Women have always been in the workforce.
You're talking about the exceptions to the rule. The majority of women weren't in the workforce.
Incorrect.
I
The
don't
majority of
believe that.
women were in the workforce.
I don't know.
And you're talking about the exception. You're talking about bourgeoisie white women.
No, I don't believe that to be true.
It is very much true. What is your source?
History.
Can you give something specific?
I can't give you a source at the moment. and
So you're just coming up here just to tell us your
I
feelings.
was invited.
You did join. You could have
Oh,
declined.
yeah, I'm not going to be rude.
You are being rude, so I don't think it's rude that you want to oppress and subjugate women.
No.
Why is that not?
Okay. So that's Kinsey. And wow, she cooks. All right. I saw that clip on my For You page. What was it? Like yesterday? The day before yesterday? And she's really good at debating. And I was actually under the impression that she didn't like me very much. But she did reach out to me. What was this? Like an hour ago. Seeing if I'd react. What are your thoughts? Should we react to that on here? Because like she's really good at debating. And her @ is @Miss_Kinsey, KENZIE. That's on TikTok, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, man, I think I might agree. That might be worth it. Because, the Whatever podcast will like invite women on that they don't think are intelligent, so they could basically shit on them to appeal to their very misogynist audience. And they really fucked up by inviting Kinsey on because Kinsey is a incredibly intelligent, great debater. So that might actually be a fun watch. That might actually be a really fun watch to, see like Brian and Andrew Wilson get a taste of their own shitty medicine when she just starts fucking cooking them. I think that'd be a good watch. What time is it? 3 p.m. PST. That's 4 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so she's doing a 1v1 with Andrew Wilson, hosted by Whatever, tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. And then she'll be on one of their panel discussions the next day at 4 p.m. PST. All right, we're going to watch at least one of those. I don't know. Watching her debate with Andrew Wilson will probably fucking annoy the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie. I can't stand Andrew Wilson. I literally cannot fucking stand that guy. And I already know, even though she's a great debater, she will get nowhere with Andrew Wilson. Because she'll be like, misogyny's bad, okay? And then he'll be like, what does it mean to be bad? Can you spell bad? Can you sound it out in 5 different ways? Can you repeat it at minimum 17 times so I make sure I understand exactly what you're saying? Now do it again. And while you're doing it, rub your hand in a circle on your stomach and with your right hand pat the top of your head and then do it 3 times again. like he's fucking insufferable. He's fucking, Andrew Wilson is insufferable. So I don't know about watching the 1v1 with Andrew Wilson, but definitely the panel discussion. Well, we'll see. We'll feel it out. How about that? We'll feel it out tomorrow. And we'll see what feels right. Can you spell it backwards now? Yeah. Oh, dear God. Anyways, for everybody tuning in here, we got banned over on TikTok. Bans are pretty crazy right now. What I think got us banned is we were talking to that one guy about like being gay and his thoughts and whatnot. That was kind of my bad. We can't really talk about that on TikTok. TikTok hates that shit. They are always fucking us over when we talk about gay people, which honestly, I really disagree with because it completely disallows any room for changing someone's mind about like the morality of homosexuality, about the morality of being trans, etc. You were his gay awakening. That was pretty crazy. But I've actually had a lot of people come up and make that argument. So, there's been studies done that have demonstrated that closeted gay men are more likely to be homophobic than heterosexual men. Or, yeah, I think so. I think that's a study. And I think I agree with that because when, you are a closeted gay man, you choose to suppress your same-sex attractions, which in a heteronormative society where we have, straight-up anti-gay propaganda, that can be confused as choosing to be straight or not choosing to be gay, which implies the even more confused conclusion that being gay is a choice. And because these people think that being gay is a choice, because of their very valid experiences that are being confused, it leads them to undesirable conclusions like that it's wrong. Drummer Lord and the Drummer Dude 81 in the chat says, Andrew Wilson's views might be skewed, but he's a good debater. I think Andrew Wilson has the ability to be a good debater, but I don't think he is a good debater because he doesn't debate. Oh my God. Whoa. What? What the heck? Guys, we're so close to 100,000 subs. Whoa. We're going to get this up on the big screen because that's crazy. That is insane. 1 second. Let me grab this up on the stream real quick. Oh my gosh. Everybody, if you're watching the live right now and you're not subscribed, fucking subscribe. Everybody right now, fucking sub. We're 7. Oh my God, we're 300 subs? What? Wait. We're really about to hit 100,000 subs. Oh my God. Yo, everybody, sub at once. Sub at once. We need to get this up on the Social Blade. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, you guys. Give me a minute. Literally sub right now. Yeah, let me get this up real quick. Uh-oh. Sorry, give me a minute. Latching onto the wrong thing here. Bada boom. Bada bang. Reconfiguring the stream real quick. Just give me 1 moment here. Okay. Where's the live subscriber count? Oh. Wait. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it says I'm at 99,500. Oh! What the fuck? Yo! We did it! Chat! Yo! We just jumped to 100,000 subscribers. Like, immediately. What the fuck? Oh my God! We could get the play button! We could get the play button! Yo! You guys were here! Let's go! W100K! What a beautiful sight. We have hit 100,000 subscribers. Yo, Tasha with the $2 super chat saying congrats, Dean. Thank you, Tasha. Let's go, Tasha. Tasha, sorry. Oh, that is great. That is beautiful, man. I can't believe it. That is so huge. Amelia, thank you for the 80 cents over in the YouTube super chat. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it, man. We have wanted this. I have wanted, like, to get 200,000 subscribers. Like, this is like one of those like childhood goals. You know what I mean? Because I'm young. I'm younger. I'm 20. So growing up, I would, watching YouTubers. Daniel, thank you for the $5 super chat. Involved in the communities, looking at content creators. And I feel like a lot of young people, a lot of young boys in my generation and young girls really wanted to be content creators. You know what I mean? And me too, dude. I have secret YouTube accounts that you guys will never find because all the videos are privated of me when I was like a literal fucking fetus, 9 years old, making silly little videos. And like the 100K play button was always the goal. And we did it. We fucking did it. Yo, Jewel, thank you for the $10 super chat saying congrats. Thank you, Jewel. Chris with a $5 saying that you've earned it. Thank you so much, Chris. Oh my God, you guys are so incredibly kind. Yo, Christian with a $5 saying congrats. Clarice with the $2. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Thank you everyone. Thank you everybody. You guys are awesome. Hell yeah. Yo, Stefan with a $1. Thank you so much. Let's go, bro. Goldfish with a $5 saying release of videos. Absolutely never. Tiffany, thank you for the $5. Camya, thank you for the $5 as well. Oh my God, yo, Parker! Parker time 10 with the $100 super chat for the 100,000 subscribers saying congrats, you've earned it. That is nuts. Everybody show some love to Parker in that chat. Let's go. 100K party, bro. 100K party. Thank you so much. Kylie with the $2. Terry with the $10. Thank you so much. Aaron with the $2. Marlo with the $2. Kimberly with the $5. Oh my God, bro. Oh, that is beautiful, man. That is unreal. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for following along and supporting the journey and dropping a sub. Not just on here, but on other platforms as well, man. We have been able to build the craziest community of all time, and I'm so thankful for each and every single one of y'all. And I honestly just think it's nuts. I think what we've been able to do is nuts. Literally fucking crazy, man. And I'm so happy because, you know, it's just a means to an end to push the good message out to as many people as possible. And I know that we kind of like lose track of that a bit, at least like verbally. Because, you know, we'll get into debate, sometimes, you know, rage bait, have some fun. But ultimately, the goal is just to get the good out to as many people as possible. And I feel like we've been able to do that successfully, you know? So I appreciate you guys. Also, oh my God, wait, no way. Guys. Guys. There's another goal that we could hit right now. You're joking. You're joking. No way. Look at our follower count on Instagram. $499K on Instagram. Wait, guys, we're not done. We're not even done. We're nowhere near done. We're nowhere near done. Because look at Twitter. Look at Twitter. Oh my God. Is it possible for us to hit 100K on YouTube, 500K on Instagram, and 500K on Twitter in the same day? Is it possible? Well, use Twitter? No, I get it. Go follow the Instagram if you got Instagram. Literally, sorry, 400K on Twitter. Go follow that Instagram if you haven't already. Go drop. One second, I'm going to move the mic back to my computer. There we go, we're back. Go drop a follow on Instagram if you have not already. Let's get to 500K on there. We have to be close. We have to be very, very freaking close. Dude, let's do it. Let's get up there, man. There's 3,000 people watching. Just following the IG, just followed the Twitter. 30 away. How close are we? How many total followers do we have right now? Wait. Can we also just see? Oh, wait. Yeah. We could just go to Instagram on Social Blade. See what I'm at. Must be logged in to view Instagram stats. All right, let me log in real quick. Give me a moment, folks. Gotta make this big screen. I'm gonna log in through Social Blade so I could view the stats real quick. Imagine I'm just still doxing this. I didn't properly reframe. Yeah. The camera. Crazy. Wait, whoa. Wow. I have to subscribe? Wait. Why do I have to subscribe? Wait, no, there's no way I gotta subscribe, right? Ah, no, I don't. Okay, there we go. Live follower count. Okay, that is way out of date. Social, what is social? Oh, we hit it! We don't even need this. I don't know why this is so off. I've no... We hit it! Oh my God, let's go! Yo! Dude! Bro, crazy work. Absolutely insane fucking work. Like, insane work. Dude, 500K on Instagram. 100K on YouTube. 3,000 people watching. Should we go for the Twitter? Or is that a little bit far? Because I'm gonna assume that a lot of you guys aren't on Twitter, and I don't want to make anybody join Twitter just to follow me. Go for it. Do it. Fuck Twitter. You don't have Twitter? Boo Elon. No Twitter. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to make any of you guys join Twitter to follow me. I'll just keep naturally occurring over there. You have 19 Twitters that you could follow me on? Okay, first of all, you're insane. Why do you have 19 Twitters? Second of all, let's fucking go. Yo, Danielle, thank you so much for the $10 over on YouTube Super Chat saying dude has no argument other than to deflect. I have a strong feeling like Danielle is like probably way back in the stream. Danielle's probably like way back in the stream. You know how you could like scrub on it and like sometimes you'll accidentally be watching a conversation that happened a long time ago? I don't know if Danielle's talking about me, chat. I think it's possible that Danielle is probably like way back in the stream and she's saying that about a guest. But if you're saying that about me, thanks for the money. Thank you for your money. I appreciate you giving me your money to hate. There's no better way to hate. Okay? I want you and all of your other friends that hate me to continue to do that more and more and more and more. Hate me more, Danielle. Why don't you go ahead and send another $10 with another critique? That'd be very thoughtful. That'd be very thoughtful. Yeah, we're only 1.3 thousand followers away on the Twitter. So if you are on Twitter, go drop a follow real quick. @It's the same as the Jada, thank you for the $15 on Venmo saying congratulations. I appreciate that, Jada. Thank you so much. It's the same as the main TikTok account. And I have fun on Twitter. I give some of my most nasty one-liners over there. I gotta get creative for Twitter. Some of my most nasty one-liners. You know, trying to push some some left-leaning views in the landscape. Bro's liking his own tweets all the time. All the time. I'm always liking my own tweets. I'm the first like on all of my tweets. If you don't like your own tweets, you're wild. Trev, thank you so much for the $15 over on YouTube Super Chat saying that you were pretty cool or whatever. Trev, I appreciate you for the love. Yeah, bro. Y'all just don't know about that grind, okay? X is a cesspool? Oh, it is fucked. Get off of X, bro, but then X will be more fucked. If I leave X, X will be even more fucked. Like, the reason you want me to leave X is because of how fucked X is and how right-leaning and crazy it is. So am I just going to abandon the 400,000 followers I have over there and just fuck them over so they could see more left-leaning content, more right-leaning content? No, because it funds Elon. No, Elon funds me. And ironically, Elon gives me money. Every month, I pay $8 for my blue check mark. Okay? He pays me like $200. I get $200 to $400 per month from Twitter. So he's just funding me. You know, not to mention, Elon's really feeling it right now, guys. Maybe we as liberals should have, you know, a kind heart. Okay, all right. I'm just kidding. Okay, continue to boycott Tesla. We could bankrupt him, and then he'll need my $8 a month. Just kidding. But seriously, Elon could go bankrupt. Hanson in the chat says Dean gives Elon money and he gives me more back. Dude, huge day. Huge day. 500,000 followers on the Instagram and 100,000 subs on the YouTube. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night. I just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. Monster fucking day. I mean, seriously. Seriously insane. Very, very seriously insane. But yeah, I'm going to go to an end. I love you guys. Make sure to show some love to Parker whenever he gets on. And I'll probably be posting about this on the Instagram story. So heads up. Check over there. Love you guys.